All right, we live. Okay, let's post this in places. All right. All right, we'll post it here. We'll post it in the hell bunker here. Ooh, they're having a bit of a discussion. Whatever, I'm posting it here. Live streaming now, yo. And we'll be posting it here. Oh geez, now I hear my voice through the stream. Yo, Black Doom 900, what up? Alright, now, and let's post it on Hummingbird too. Yo, we live streaming for 1K subs right now. And post it. Alright. So, what up? How many people we got? We got 2 people watching. That's great. It's a great number. I don't really have much to like say in particular. I just figured, you know, it'd be a bit fun. I don't know if I will be like inviting anyone yet. If anyone wants to join. All right, that sounds good. Like maybe I'll get some people to join later. Hey, Pompadour Samurai, what's up? That anime is hit or miss. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it ain't. And that's what I talk about. But yeah, we'll see if we can get like people or something. Get like guests on too. I don't know. We'll see what we can do. I don't think Pause and Select will be joining us. He seems to be sick. So, you know, I'll kind of leave him alone for now. Well, right now I'm just gonna start everything up first and see how that goes, and then maybe later I'll invite people on. I won't invite people on right away because, you know, just chat one-on-one, mono. Hey, Jake Lewis, what up? What up, fam? This is the cool zone. Oh, Corey, you're here? Cool. Yeah, Honestiago, indeed, this is the cool zone. It's a very, very cool zone. Very cool. Yeah, Corey. I actually don't have much to say. How's your new laptop? I heard that was kind of like, hey Kenji, what up? I hear that your new laptop is ballin', Corey. Oh, hey Dr. Block. Yeah, I've been doing all right. These past couple of days, I've just been like catching up on shows, you know, just chilling, just relaxing. Yeah, I don't know if it's as cool as Japan. Japan, pretty cool. Thanks, Kenji, for the congrats on 1012. Hopefully, I can get to 1012 more. Waifu? I don't know. I have too many. It has ruined my life. Oof. I'm getting a lot of notifications. Yeah, I don't know. I have too many. If you wanted me to name like a few, I wouldn't. Just because I don't like getting picked on about those things. Like, you know, when people will say like, name your favorite whatever, I just don't, I don't like naming because then I'm afraid like, oh, I'll get picked on, you know? Yeah, thanks. I didn't expect to get that many subs from the video, honestly. Like, I thought it'd do decently, but like, you know, pretty cool. Thanks, Judgment of the Rain. I really appreciate it. Let me see if I can get this chat to show up on screen. Staring at Hige the whole time is kind of intrusive. Let me pop out the chat here. Pop out chat. And let's see if I can just like get this to screen share the thing. Yeah, this. Okay, cool. Yeah, this is a no bully zone, hopefully. I'd like to think it is. Dang, the quality really got killed on this. No, don't speed that up. Shoot. I'm trying to look at the stream from the from like the live chat, and it's not going out so well. Yeah. Futanari. I don't know about Futanari. Hey, Bio Gundam. I'm not having anyone like join the call yet. I kind of just want to chill for a little bit, and you know, maybe I'll invite some people. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. But yeah, no, I'm cool with you know, if you're into what you're into. Hey, Mel G, what up, fam? How's it going? Hope it's going ace in your face. Anime or manga or both? That's a very good question, and the answer is I'm definitely an anime guy. I don't really read a lot of manga. Never like, cause like in particular, manga just takes up a lot of space in the house, and I don't really like reading scans. I prefer reading from like just the paper. It just feels better to me. But like personally, I prefer anime. Just prefer watching it. Glad to see things are going well for you, Mel. Or at the very least, all right. Things are going all right with me. All right, so Pompadour Samurai, you wanted to know about Roger Smith. Roger Smith is the main character from the 1999 Sunrise mecha anime, The Big O, and he's the negotiator, Paradigm's top negotiator. That's why in my rap I say Roger Smith, not Yugo Beppu, because Yugo Beppu is from the show Yugo the Negotiator, and that's a different negotiator. And he is not from 2004. The show came out in 1999, and then the second season came out in 2002. But I started watching anime in 2004, so that's where the name comes from. All right, if you had to save Asuna or Kirito, which sandwich would you make? I'd rather Asuna. I mean, I'd get like nothing out of Kirito. At the very least, I got something out of that. Yeah, 2004 is indeed the golden year. Honest Iago cannot tell a lie. Read that manga for the greatness. Yeah, I'm sure manga is great. I mean, there's so many great manga stories, but like the big thing is I just prefer anime. I'm not anti-manga, obviously. I've read like 20th Century Boys, and I've read like Umineko, and I've read a few other things, but manga isn't bad. It's just I prefer anime. That's my medium of choice. John Galt? I don't know who John Galt is. I don't know. Congrats on 1,000 subs. Special 1,000 sub rap. Man, I don't know. I don't know if I can do one like off the cuff or anything. Maybe a bit later if I come up with something good. Because right now I've got nothing good. Canada is starting to get cold. It is freezing in NYC. It is freezing. Like last Sunday, it got like really cold. Like before that, it was decent out. After that, freezing. Yeah. Do you like Naruto? Nah, fam. I like classics like. Yeah, which sandwich? And I'm telling you, I'd pick the Asuna sandwich. I'd get something out of that. All right. Do I watch JoJo? I've seen the first I've seen parts 1, 2, and the first season of part 3, and I like part 2 the most. I think that was great. Wasn't too big on part 3, but who knows? Oh, hey, Jokey, ready to win another game of Cards Against Humanity? Cannibal. Nah, I didn't prepare any freestyle. Sorry. Congrats on 1,000 subs, Roger. Oh, thanks, Mika. My favorite Western cartoons is Home Movies, actually, which was it aired on like UPN, I think, for like 5 episodes, then got canned. Then it aired like on Adult Swim for like a few years, and I thought it was great. I love the natural dialogue of the show, like how each of the characters, they talk very naturally, and a lot of it feels sort of off the cuff, sort of improvised, and I really love that style. Yeah, I must do the rap. I don't know, man. If I come up with something good, I'll get something. You're in your house and typing is hard because it's so cold. Yeah, when it's usually that cold, I just have the laptop like in the bed, and I'll just be like with all the covers. But yeah. Oh, Corey, you want to be added in soon? We'll see about that. I'll give it like a few more minutes, and we'll see what I can do. What's my favorite sandwich? I eat bologna sandwiches often. I don't know if it's my favorite or if it's just the one I eat because it's like just the sandwich of choice. 20th Century Boys had pacing issues. I didn't really have the problem with the pacing in 20th Century Boys, but I did have a problem with the futuristic elements. Maybe because I was so used to Monster, which, felt very tight, felt like a very tight narrative, and 20th Century Boys felt a bit more chaotic in that regard. So seeing all that futuristic elements kind of felt a little jarring to me, but it's cool. Do I like Transformers? I haven't seen much Transformers. I know I've seen like Energon when I was a kid. I don't know. I haven't really seen much, so I can't really have an opinion on it. Yeah, I do love home movies. There was a time in my life where I did nothing but just watch home movies. It was insane. Mal or Hummingbird? That's hard to say. I want to say I have to pick Hummingbird because if I don't pick Hummingbird, then because Hummingbird was my origins. Like my origin story. Like that's where I got my start. That's where a lot of my initial subs came from. But man, I guess I'm gonna have to go with Hummingbird because that's where I met a lot of my early pals, and like that's just kind of where I got my start. So I can't, but I can't at the same time I can't put down the Maui users I met because I met a lot of great people from my anime list. All right, Master. I'm doing pretty well. So yeah. Do you like pineapple on pizza? I've never had it. I don't really have a varied palate. I eat pretty unhealthily. I'm not at all a healthy eater. So yeah, Johan was hacks. Sure, I guess. I don't know. He did do some pretty crazy things, like the part where he like talked to that kid, and then that made the kid like psychologically messed up. That part was kind of silly. Have I seen Toradora? No, I haven't actually. But Taiga is mad cute. How many waifus do I have? Too many. I don't keep count anymore. Those Kenshin fillers. Oh man, the worst one was when they were like, see the Batosai fight, and you see him fight all these crazy enemies. Like, definitely the Kyoto arc was the highlight of that, where he faces like a Shishio, and that big fight. That fight was like awesome. And like there's so many cool fights. And then to see in the Kenshin fillers later, him just fight a bunch of like dogs, it's just so dumb. Yeah, Roger Bird. I don't know anything about that. Mal has a better interface. Depends. Some of the stuff, like I really like the old format to my anime list because it is kind of small, but it's like it makes it look like I've seen a lot of shows. So yeah. I'll follow. Do I follow you on Hummingbird Jokey? Let me see. Jokey user. I'm gonna see. Oh, I do not follow. I thought I followed you on Hummingbird. I recognize you. How could I make that mistake? Ugh, my bad. All right. Have I seen Yozakura Quartet? No, I haven't. I haven't seen either the old one or Hana no Uta. I like the theme song though, the opening. Anything next season catch your eye? Plenty of things next season catch my eye. I think Flip Flappers looks awesome. That's kind of my go-to title for next season just because of the Sakuga, and it's the Deno Coil people, you know. Well, not the Deno Coil understudies, and I thought that was cool. Yeah, and of course, like Three Gatsu has really surprisingly gotten me like really excited, and I think it's because of the Bump of Chicken songs. For some reason, they really have gotten me excited for the show. Good marketing. There are a few others, like the sequels are cool. Fune wo Amu is going to be great because Go character designer. The movie was incredibly well received. Then again, they said that about the Perfect Insider last year, and that wasn't great, to say the least. But yeah, there's a lot to be excited for. Ajin is okay. Hibike is all right. Bungo Stray Dog should be fun. Yeah, there's a lot to be excited about next season. Drifters should be all right. I don't know. You guys can keep naming shows. I'm sure you all have stuff you're really excited about too. Reboot. Maybe. Hey, Golden Pincers. What's up, fam? Plot. Which plot? All right. Get around to watching Hyoge. You know, I might actually end up watching Hyoge because of my obsession with the Studio B train. Like I love talking about B train. I don't even hate them. I don't even like them. I just think they're fun to talk about. Yeah, what's up, Alice? What's up? What's up? All right, what's my favorite quote-unquote plot anime? I don't know. I don't really like many fan service anime at all. I don't know. Daimedor was pretty funny. I like that one. Yeah, no, Jokey. I follow anyone on Hummingbird. I always follow people back. I love my Hummingbird feed being stuffed, even though I don't go on there nearly as much anymore. I'd love to back that follows me on Hummingbird. All right. My thoughts on Type Moon. They're okay. I mean, I don't really have a particular affinity towards Type Moon. Like, their stuff is all right. Tsukihime anime wasn't that bad. The UFO table stuff, pretty aesthetically pleasing. Fate Zero was all right. So yeah, Type Moon is all right. They're all right. I don't hate them or anything. Nasu does have some pretty infamous word choices, and I love how Silver Link's Chaos Dragon was able to reflect that. It was kind of funny. One of the highlights of that show, because there are very few, admittedly. All right. All plot anime great. No space there. Yeah. Space is a place. My wife is the student council president, season 2. Oh yeah, that's right. That is getting a season 2, huh? I did watch season 1, so I guess I'm gonna have to watch season 2. No problem, light creator. Glad I could help shed some light on some fall anime series. Crazy Boy 190. You like? I'm going to assume that's Yu Yu Hakusho, and yes, I do. I love it. It was one of I watched it a lot as a kid. At first, because I watched it back when it was on Toonami in 2004. I actually wasn't into it at all, actually. It was kind of funny. But I'm picking up Shonen Jump in 2006. I read a bit of Yu Yu Hakusho, and I'm like, oh, Yu Yu Hakusho. That was the show in 2004 that I really didn't care for. I'm like, oh my gosh, this stuff is hype. And then I started going on like YouTube at the time, looking up videos of the anime, and I watched it. And then in 2008, I like bought the DVDs. Oh my gosh. And then I went back when I got back into anime in like the early 10s. I rewatched like my old DVDs, and I'm like, this is still great. It still holds up. And then I bought seasons 3 and 4 because I had never bought them. I only really liked up to the dirt because everything else I thought, oh, that was the stuff I couldn't get into when I was younger, because the Chapter Black saga was what was going on at the time when I was watching it on Toonami. That was like August 2004. I want to say it was the August 28th episode, whatever episode aired on August 28th, because that was when the big block party was happening at my house. Anyway, but yeah, that's enough about Yu Yu Hakusho. It's a favorite of mine. I've loved it for a long time. I think it's great. Write report for class or watch live stream. The correct choice is obvious. If you do badly, don't blame me, please. I thought you liked Bones. I do like Bones. They're my favorite studio. I love their stories. I love their production values. Great studio. Best English in anime I've heard. My favorite has to go to the ending theme to the show S. Cry Ed, which has this golden line: I believe in drastic my soul. And that has to be my favorite English line ever. And the guy who sang that actually sang the Chivalry of a Failed Knight opening and the Planetez opening, if you didn't know. Fun fact. Chaos Dragon was Cancer. I don't know if it was Cancer, but it was pretty awful. Fate is getting bloated. Tsukihime and Dead Apostle Ancestors are better than Fate and Servants. Angel Notes is GOAT. Not familiar, only familiar with the anime. I don't really read visual novels. I read a bit of, couldn't get into Fate Stay Night, read a bit of that, like a very small amount. And I could not get into it. It was taking too long to get to the stuff I wanted to see. So I was kind of impatient. And I read a bit of Sayano Uda, and then Goat Jesus told me it got worse. So I kind of got scared away from finishing it. I thought it was kind of cool. But after that, they're my favorite short anime. Most of my favorite short anime are from like this year. I really enjoyed Tonkatsu DJ. I really enjoyed Sushi Police. She and Her Cat was really good. Oji-san to Marshmallow, that was good fun. Cromartie, doesn't that technically count? I think that's like 11 minutes, so maybe that doesn't. A few more. Like Tenari no Seki-kun, that one was good fun. Pugiru, yeah, that Pugiru, that was funny. I enjoyed that. Yeah, all right. I won't do any more puns. Sorry. What makes you think Only Yesterday stands out among the other Ghibli titles? Most heartfelt. I think it's the most personal. Like the ending to that movie, where I won't spoil it, so I won't say the ending of that movie. But I got goosebumps. Like it just felt like I was part of the nostalgia, and I thought that was really cool. And I also think that very few movies, very few anime movies, especially, sort of take a look at a maturing young woman, and particularly the aspect, to say the least. So I thought that was really cool. And it was just a very heartfelt movie. I really felt for Taiko. Felt for what the boy. I'm terrible at remembering character names. The boy that the boy in school that she hung out with. You know, it just felt very homey to me, and very heartfelt. I think that in terms of heart, Yesterday stands like head and shoulders above all the Ghibli films that I've seen. All right. Right. Thoughts on Cromartie High School? I gave my thoughts. I think it's great. Fate Extra anime will probably fall into the regular trappings of a video game adaptation. Sure. I don't know. I don't. Not familiar with it. Thoughts on Kurage Hime? So I think you mean Princess Jellyfish Kurage Hime. I thought that show was great. I really liked it. The ending was. It was a bit of a cliffhanger, but was enough of a not cliffhanger for me to not be angry. I really liked the characters. I really liked Tsukimi. I really like the focus sort of on cross-dressing. I really like the focus sort of on the female side to otaku and sort of female side to needs, because there are a lot of shows that focus sort of from the male perspective, but it was great to see a perspective rather than just from, because even like you read the Moe Manifesto, like, and that doesn't even really focus on the female side of things. So Kurage Hime was a good alternative. What's my thoughts on Yu-Gi-Oh? I liked the show as a kid. Haven't seen it since. I play the card game. Like, I own the cards and I liked looking at them, but I never knew how to play the game. Dive Lost Mind. I'm not sure what that's referring to. Sorry. Favorite OSTs. Wolfsran, Bebop, Terror in Resonance, lots of Yoko Kanno, Dot Hack Sign. I'm thinking of a lot of the ones I own. Space Dandy has a good OST. Kekai Sensen has a great OST. Scaflone. Shoot. But I'm not gonna further. Let me pull a For Neverworld here and let me look this up on Google Translate, Joe. Tools. Let's translate this. Why hit so far? Oh no. Are you still playing Winnie the Pooh's Home Run Derby, and that's why you're asking that question? Studio Bones needs to reboot Soul Eater? That'd be super cool. Soul Eater was a good time. The ending was kind of dumb. Hey, HS. Hey, Sudi, what up, what up? You wanted to read it for the plot? I don't remember. Shoot, I'm answering these questions too slowly, but I'm afraid that if I don't answer them fast, that if I answer them too fast, there'll be nothing, and I'll be forced to improvise, and it'll be kind of cringy. So I'll just answer them slowly, and if people have any and I don't understand what they are, I'll rewatch this live stream later, and I'll know. Do you buy manga or just do online stuff? I do buy manga. I bought some, but it's usually only of stuff like I already kind of like. Then again, do I buy manga? Most of these are kind of just gifts. Never mind. Favorite comedy anime? Cromartie, Bobobo. Sabagebu is pretty fun. Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. Mostly recent ones. I haven't seen a lot of older comedy anime. Let me look through my anime list here. I guess Humanity Has Declined is sort of a dark comedy. That one's really good. For talking shorts, I mentioned a bunch of shorts I like. Yeah, I don't know. Mostly recent stuff. Like I said, I'm not really familiar with retro comedies. In any Digimon, didn't really grow up with it. Always was really more into Pokemon. So I have no opinion on Digimon. Miyazaki needs to come back and adapt the entire Nausicaa manga. That'd be pretty cool. All right, I see familiar people. That's pretty neat. Yes, it is. Hey, dude, what's up? Favorite anime that takes a generic premise and makes it stand out? I think you're going to want me to say Tari Tari, so I'm just going to say Tari Tari, if that's okay with you. All right. Will I do a Halloween special? That's a good question. I don't know. Maybe. What you define as horrific, like an anime that's scary or an anime that's so bad it's scary? If you turn my head around, what's the first thing I see? I see my bookcase with all my games and all my shows on it. Name 5 anime channels I recommend. Ooh, this is a slippery slope here. Should I answer this question? Because I know that someone's going to be a bit upset if I don't mention them. And I don't want to do that. I don't know. You can check my recommended channel section. There's 5 channels there. Thoughts on A? Needs to stop making fun of my taste and stop using the same joke of A needs to stop saying that I've only seen 36 shows. Like, because my 6x6 is so random, like, that there's no way in 36 shows. Ever thought about starting up a Patreon? Sure. If people are willing to, I will pay for my content. This isn't YouTube Red. My content's going to be free, hopefully. But, you know, if anyone's willing to throw money my way to keep the content coming, then by all means. Thoughts on poll? I don't have any thoughts on poll. Kai Sensen, yes, I did. I have a review of it. My thoughts on that, my review is pretty much, I pretty much agree with it. I don't entirely like how I went about it. I did a better job at describing why I like it so much in my 5 anime I can personally relate to. I don't think my review was as tightly written as that. So, you know, you can check out either one, though. They're okay videos. I mean, some of my older videos, they still hold up, but, like, my mic is really crude. Like Banjo-Kazooie. I own it. I played it, and it was all right. A big problem, I got stuck at Clanker's Cavern. Clanker's Cavern, I believe that was what it was called. And I never got back to it because the swimming controls on Nintendo 64 just kill me, man. Yeah, we are indeed friends, Cyanide Blizzard. We are indeed friends. Oh, also, by the way, I do own Banjo-Tooie, but I've never played it. What would happen if there truly was a blizzard made of cyanide? We would all die. Yeah, I loved Humanity Has Declined as well. I watched it all in a single day. Berserk manga need to finish. I guess so. I don't really keep up with Berserk. Have I read Pun Pun? No, I haven't, sadly. There's a bunch of manga I'd love to read. It's just a matter of I don't want to read scans. And I don't know what I do if I have so much manga, because I have, like, no room in this room. It is small. and I'm running out of space. So yes, I'm sure it's great though, and I'm sure I'd like it. Berserk manga will never finish. Probably not. Which manga do you think is more likely to get finished first, Hunter x Hunter or Berserk? Hunter x Hunter, because Togashi has proven that he can finish something before. Also, thank you. Which is better, Berserk or Idolmaster? I haven't seen any Idolmaster, nor have I played any of the games. So I don't know. That's a good question. You'll be quoted on the 5 anime channels from here on. I'll judge you. Yeah, that's what I was scared about. I know. See, I know that you want me to become anime Keemstar, and you're going to, like, totally sabotage things so that I become anime Keemstar. Yeah, exactly. Creepy Josuke 67. I'd agree. Roger Smith 2004 is going YouTube Red, confirmed. Yeah, Roger Red, $20 a month, pay up. Ever gonna do a video on hentai? If I have anything to say about hentai, I really don't have much to say about it. My limit will probably be on. My limit will probably be with like ecchi shows, like with Master of Entertainment. You know, I had been fascinated with them for like such a long time now. So yeah, play any Final Fantasy games. I have played them. I've played 7. I've played 5. I've played 3. I've played 8. I've played 9. And I've played 10, and I've played 12. And my favorite is 9. I like 9 the most. I just think it's the only one I've finished. Have I ever seen... Yo, Slapdash Scott, what's up? Yeah, I've seen the rain. It's been raining all night, actually. FMA 03 or Brotherhood. I like 2003 more. Better direction. I kind of have a bias towards the team that worked on it. And I just think that it had a better handle on the character drama. I think Brotherhood. I think the fact that they wanted to sort of make it like it made 2003 irrelevant, but it was also to catch people up who had already seen that. Like, it was riding a slippery slope, especially on the early episodes, but both of them are well worth a look. Most I've spent on a single anime. I actually haven't spent a lot of money on a single anime, but I have spent a lot of money on a franchise. I spent like $100 when I got the big Dot Hack collection that was on eBay, because it had like, the big thing was, you know, people might say like they got re-released, you know, you didn't have to spend that much money on Dot Hack. At the time, they did not get released, first of all. Second of all, they had all like the soundtracks and everything, and I really wanted those because I love the music in all of them. I like the Roots soundtrack, I like the Legend of Twilight, of the Twilight soundtrack, and I really love Signs. Signs is just like my favorite. So yeah, I spent like $100, and I would have spent less, but it was a bid, and someone thought it'd be a bright idea to, like, at the last 5 seconds, bid slightly higher, but not high enough where, like, because I bidded like a certain amount, like up to that certain amount, it'd still be mine. But that person decided to bid just high enough where I'd be spending the most I'd be willing to spend on it. So they were kind of being a bit of a jerk there. I don't really care for that. It was like at $84, and the most I was willing to spend was like 100. I think like 105. And they made it just right about there. Like it was like at 102, I think. I'm just like, not nice. You're not nice. All right. Music I like. Yeah, I like rock, you know, I like a lot of stuff. I'm not really picky when it comes to music. As long as it doesn't sound like the Gundo Musashi opening, then by all means it can be whatever. Code Roger Red Anime Keemstar. Yes. Cyanide Blizzard and I have this big thing where he wants me to become the anime Keemstar, because I always tweet Keemstar, and I want to like guest star on Drama Alert, just because I think that Drama Alert needs some Anitube representation, and I definitely don't want Double Four to be on there. I think I'd be a better choice, in spite of Double Four actually sort of gaining some publicity in that crowd. I'd rather be on there, because I'm biased towards myself. Mob Psycho 100 out of times divided by 10. Ooh. There's that algebra, and that's like x, and then x equals 10. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be like algebra. I'd give it an 8. It was pretty good. Sent anime stuff. My thoughts on Cool Japan. Cool Japan is pretty cool. I actually really like Cool Japan because I think it's funny, and I love the government's lengths, because it's kind of like, you know, like your really uncool parents trying to act all hip with the kids. Like, that's Cool Japan to me, and I find it kind of amusing. What's my ideal length in terms of episodes? 1 or 2 cores is good. If it can be longer than that and still be good, then by all means. If it can be shorter than that, sure. My big problem, like, you know, because as much as I like 2-core series, I feel like the older era of anime, when there was a lot more longer shows, like, it had a different problem from now, where, like, nowadays things don't have enough duration, have more duration. Back then, shows had too much duration, and then they'd be going on for, like, 2 cores, and it's like, this is taking forever. Like, that's the big problem with, like, old B-Train shows, like Noir and, like, El Cazador de la Bruja. Like, El Cazador de la Bruja was, like, the big one where I felt like this did not need to be 26 episodes. It was just too long for that kind of show. Didn't feel like they were switching it up. Rad Roger, no Dodger. Hashtag Cool Japan is dead. Yeah, I read that article. Does Roger like the Snob? You know, Snob has been kind of nice to me, so I kind of can't say bad things about the guy. He's been liking my videos. You know, he wished me a happy birthday. So, you know, I can't do it. Oh, yes, I have played Crisis Core. That's right, I have. I never finished it. I was doing a lot of side missions, but I think I got past Genesis in that game. But I don't remember how far I got. I got pretty far, though. I was doing a lot of side missions because I was like, ooh, I have to beat all these before... Because I was pretty close to the end, but I was like, I need to beat all these side missions so that I can, like, almost 100% the game. And I never got back to it. Yeah, the weather's gotten awful. Like, I don't know how it's gotten so jarring, but it has. Ooh, that's a weird... Wait. Ah, here we go. We're back up. Which is the magnum opus of Satoshi Kon? Millennium Actress or Perfect Blue? Why? Perfect Blue is the magnum opus. Well, Millennium Actress may have come off as the most avant-garde and, you know, the most interesting. Also, if Skype shows up here, if it does, that's kind of weird. I don't think it does, so that's good. All right, whatever. Yeah, Millennium Actress may have been, you know, so well directed, and I think it is excellently directed. But I feel like Perfect Blue is just the most interesting. Like, it has the greatest tone. I really like the dark psychological aspects. I've always been really into the darker, more psychological, grittier kind of stuff that I can really sink my teeth into and, like, analyze. And while Millennium Actress is a down-to-earth, heartfelt story, I feel like the conflict in Perfect Blue is just a lot more interesting to me. And I think they show 2 different sides to the industry, where while Millennium Actress is kind of looking back in sort of a nostalgic sense, Perfect Blue is showing sort of more so the darker sides to it, and I find the darker sides just a bit more interesting, but both are great films. Yeah, FMA 2003 Master Race, yo. I tried some Japanese nationalism in animated form. It wasn't fun. Oh, so you watched Gate? Yeah, 03 Owl. I thought 03 Owl was fine. No, it was fine. I liked the second half. Yeah, man, make Drama Alert great. Yeah, the ending to Mob was weird. Like, I felt like they knew that they had like an extra 2 minutes, so they just let one kind of just animate that little scene. I don't think it really took away from the show, but I don't think it was a great way to end it. I would have preferred had it been like sort of this. I think the way it was implemented in could have been a bit better. Maybe like a transition. Get the anime, Yakuza. What has the world come to? Yes. Have I seen Kaiji? Yes, I have seen Kaiji. It was great. I've watched both seasons. I enjoyed it. It was fun. I don't know about the rewatch value on Kaiji. I've only rewatched a few episodes from season 1. The rewatch value didn't seem too bad, but when that bog art hits, I don't know how the rewatch value will be on that. Obligatory thoughts on Kyosogiga. I like it. It's good. It's fun. I think, Sent, that you have more to say about Kyosogiga than I could ever hope to. So, yeah. Ever plan to watch the 2000 smash hit Japanese happy science cult film, The Laws of the Sun? Maybe. I wouldn't say I'd never watch it. So yeah, sure, maybe. I'll definitely keep this stream in mind. Yo. Hey, Star6 Wars 1, what up? Splitting anime. What's your thoughts on the cool new YouTuber splitting anime that you just subbed to? I really liked your video. And no, I didn't just check it to see that I didn't know, like, if I knew who you were. Of course I know. I know who I subbed to. Yeah, no, I thought your video on Yeats was really good. So yeah, you're cool. You're a cool new YouTuber that I just subbed to. Is Who Framed Roger Rabbit a biography based on your former life as a cartoon? No, but it's a good movie. Yeah, I adored Perfect Blue as well. I thought it was great. Thoughts on the anime adaptation of Adam Smith's The Wealth of Nations? I thought it was a 10 out of 10. I thought it was perfect. Like, it couldn't have been better. Like, I mean, like, forget about Legend of the Galactic Heroes. Like, The Wealth of Nations clearly is the best. Gate split screens. Oh, I'm not going down that road. No, thank you. I know I bring up Gate split screens like a ton, but like, come on. Brotherhood's not a bad show. You'll never see me put down. Actually, maybe you have seen me put down Brotherhood, but I don't think Brotherhood's bad. Let's make that clear. I don't. Doom 900. Yeah, you should get that sleep. That's good. I got a lot of sleep this morning, so I might not be going for a while, but you know, glad to have you. Keeping up with seasonals, but should watch more. Yeah, I get that. I get how that feels. Where you just like start stuff and you don't finish it. Because I've had a few shows like that have just been like on my currently watching for almost a year now, and it's kind of sad because like some of those shows aren't even bad shows. I just haven't watched them. Like, I just haven't been watching them. Like, I don't know what to say. Oh, writing a Food Wars video? Sounds good, fam. Hopefully it should be a good time. HS Media Nerd makes good suggestions. So yeah. Blue was great. Yeah. I'm definitely going to watch more this season, hopefully, than the last, because I didn't really watch anything last season. I might, like, watch some of the stuff that I missed out on. Maybe. I don't know. Yeah, motivation is definitely a hard thing to find. Yeah, I don't know. Like, for me, I just feel like this is the time to get it done, and then I get it done. But sometimes finding that motivation can be very difficult, and I'll answer that question on some of my scores later when I get to it. Do you think viewers could gain anything from watching bad anime regularly? Yes, they can. I always gain stuff from watching bad anime regularly. I don't know. It depends on the person. I think if you're going to look to gain something out of it, find something to gain out of it. But I think that if you're not looking, if you're not bothering, then you're not going to. Like, it's weird because I watched this ecchi show called Eumeria recently. A really trashy show. But I found so many, like, strange attempts at potential there, and it was so weird to me because I'm not used to, like, trashy shows having potential. Like, that's so weird. But there were so many missed opportunities for, like, solid, and there were attempts at, like, solid characterization, so it was kind of I did gain something out of watching it, I'll say that. 10 hours and it's still not enough. Yeah, I don't like to sleep too much, because for me, I feel like I'm wasting my time when I'm sleeping, but I do sleep a lot. FMA Brotherhood executes a lot of shonen tropes to great effect. Yeah, it does. Oh yeah, finally, thanks, Light Creator. I've been waiting all day for a ReZero question. No, I have not finished watching ReZero. I watched episode 24, like, before I started the stream, and I was like, should I watch 25 and then start the stream later? Or should I just start the stream? And I was like, screw it, I'll start the stream. Wayne a 6 out of 10, because it's not really my thing. I found it kind of boring. Cool themes, just not at all my thing. Glad the script is going so well for you, Connor. Glad you're enjoying it. I always like that when you're just, like, writing a script and it just feels, like, great, like you're feeling like everything is just coming together. That's a great feeling. All right, hold on, let me just respond to this guy. All right. Yeah, if it's a clear 7 out of 10 to you, then by all means, do so. What do you do about video writer's block? Video writer's block. I don't know. I just let it sit. I actually do have ideas for videos all the time. It's just that some of them take too much work, and I don't want to put in the work at the moment. Like, I had been planning my video on Masters of Entertainment since, I want to say, December or November. It was just a matter of eventually, getting the motivation to write such a big video and doing the research, because I had done, like, a bit of the research, but there was still some stuff some loose ends that had to be tied before I made that video. So sometimes it's just, like, giving a certain topic, like, you've had the topic in your head for a while, but it's just giving it that time to sort of develop further, and then finally putting it out before you completely lose it. My favorite element of the periodic table, hydrogen. I think that's the first one. It's definitely at the top somewhere. I don't know. I took AP chemistry. I should have, like, no excuse. But I haven't. I took that, like, 2 years ago, and after I took it, I didn't take any more sciences for the rest of my life. To watch it a few times and don't expect to understand it the first time. Yeah, I don't particularly like that. Like, if you completely don't get it, to me, like, you're better off just like if you completely get nothing out of it, it's just kind of weird to me. Like, there's some stuff you don't necessarily pick up on the first watch because, you know, you don't necessarily know the characters or know the events. But there's still, I think, a first watch, if like it just leaves you completely confused and you get nothing out of it, you know, to me, is it really worth that second watch? That's a good question. And the answer is, I'm not sure. Depends, I guess. Then again, I always watch stuff I don't like. Yo, Callum, what up? YouTubers I don't like. Like, do you mean like I'm not a fan of their content, or like I just am not a fan of them as people? Because I mean, even the people I'm not a fan of as people, I kind of find funny. And I don't know. Like, Anatubers I don't like. I'm mostly supportive of like Anatubers just in general. Like, I don't know. That's a good question. I'll give it some thought and I'll get back. Of course, if you could provide an elaboration as to what you mean by I don't like, that'd also be a bit helpful. So that, but I'll see if I can come up with an answer to both questions as we go further along. Yeah, like, you can still understand what a show may be going for, even if you miss it the first time. Like, I didn't need to watch Lane twice to know that it had to do with like the internet and technology evolving. Like, some surface level aspects are like very like simple. I want to say simple. I mean, obviously it's a complex show, but like you know, themes that are associated with the show, like some of them, like, they're pretty easy to find out about and understand to a certain extent if you're paying attention. You have to watch 26 times to get the optimum experience. How many times do you watch something and until you stop caring for it? Like, that's always the interesting thing. Cough, cough, GR. Wait, is that Glass Reflections? Yeah, I'm glad things are going well for you. Hope things continue to do well. Yeah. You have to watch the end of Evangelion forever to understand anything. I've seen it twice, and I'd say I understand a decent amount. Then again, a lot of that is kind of based upon interpretation rather than a sort of, because a lot of it is subtextual. I mean, obviously there are the objective facts of what happens, but then there's the subjective, more interpretive element of what happens, you know? Like, because some people might say that End of Evangelion is an uplifting film, and others may say it's the antithesis. Like, I know Goat Jesus said that to him, End of Evangelion was uplifting, but I know my friend Pause and Select also said that it was not uplifting. It was kind of a tragic story. So it's very interesting. I always sort of interpreted it as more of a tragic one. I mean, obviously, with a song called Tumble that has like tumbling down, cum susurtad, meaning come sweet death. You know, it definitely sort of implies impending doom, but I can definitely see how they might consider it uplifting because, after all, that song itself isn't necessarily indicative of the conclusion to the film. But yeah, it's a smart show, you guys. Am I gonna read the Pause and Select book? You mean The Anime Machine by Dr. Thomas Lamar? Eventually. I didn't start it. Probably. I don't think I'll be able to show it for the stream, just because I tried reading that book a while before he even recommended it to me, and it was mad cryptic. Like, I'd need to sit down and like take the time to sort of read and think about it. I'm a bit more experienced now in anime literature since I've read both of his other books that he's done for the book club. But I don't know. I'd like to think I'd be ready. What's my favorite Stanley Kubrick film? I don't know. Whoa, man, I've been taking too long. What's my opinion on Spirited Away? It's a good movie. What's my favorite food? I like ramen. Ramen is good for me. It's soul food. What are my thoughts on Goat Jesus' videos? I think he's a talented guy. He's really nice to me. He's good to me. And he makes great content. He's smart. And I think he should make more content. New Digibro Pornhub. I didn't know that was a thing. Yeah, Mel. I actually am a bit of the opposite. I watch like all of these. I watch like all these channels. I'm always watching YouTube channels. I always just find channels and then subscribe to them, especially smaller ones. Favorite colors: Rojo. I like red. Red is my favorite color because red means dead. That's what Jeff Thu said. That rhymes. Digibro after dark, after dark. Mel, when are you going back to Nino stream? Yeah, that's a good question. Favorite ending theme? Oh, you Tetsuan Birdie Decode. You mean the first one? Let's all have a good time, everybody, peace. My favorite ending theme is the Wolf's Rain one, Gravity by Maya Sakamoto. I always feel like entranced. like in a trance whenever I listen to it. It's amazing. Digibro jokes. Jimmy. Good old Jimmy. Don't talk trash to Jimmy. Jimmy has his pros and cons like all of us, but as a whole, you know, he's not a bad guy. He's a good guy, you know. He's one of the Boom Boom satellites. He's good. Let's see. Yeah, wait, I've lost track. Yeah, both uplifting and tragic. Yeah, some may take like both sides to the coin. So yeah. The idea. That's interesting. That's an interesting interpretation. Jimmy. Poor Jimmy. Yeah, I'd agree with poor Jimmy. How long is the stream gonna be? I have no idea. Until I get tired, I guess. Or I just run out of things to talk about. So probably until I get tired. Do you think wish fulfillment anime can be good? I don't see why not. Sure they can be. Oh my gosh, 29 people are watching this? Let me reload this. I don't believe it. I'm kind of shocked. But yeah, no. Wish fulfillment anime could be good if they have good characters, sure. Then there's still good shows like wish fulfillment. I mean, if it manages to fulfill my wishes while also being tightly written, while being, you know, memorable, I'm sure, yeah. I can't think of any outright examples. I like black. It is nothing. Edge. It's so sharp. All right. Oh, sweatshirt. Oh, okay. There's this game Radiata Stories. Have you played it? I think, Toby, that you know that's my favorite video game like ever. Because yes, I most certainly played it. I have wasted a ton of hours into playing Radiata Stories. I don't really play video games anymore. It's kind of a sad thing. Like every time I've tried to play games, I haven't gotten back into it. And I'm kind of scared to go back to Radiata Stories just because I adore the game. But the reason I haven't gone back to it is because I always feel the need to completely restart my file every time I'm missing a character. And I know because I spent like a lot of time. I spent like 70 hours into that playthrough. And I know that the second I go back to it, I'm not going to want to continue from that playthrough. I'm going to want to start from the beginning. Because the reason I stopped playing that game was because I couldn't recruit that one character because I got too far in the game. Thoughts on Haibane Renmei? Haibane Renmei is an excellent show. It's really cool. I like the I like how less is more in that show, and I really like the relaxing tone combined with the mysterious tone in the show. And I really like Raka as a character and her sort of learning. She sort of follows each person through the world, and it's sort of like we are also being introduced to the world through her lens, while she's also herself an interesting character too. So yeah, because I feel like a lot of the times these sort of characters we're supposed to be put into the shoes of, that we are the characters that are supposed to represent the audience, and we sort of are being introduced to these characters alongside that character. I feel like a lot of times those characters are kind of uninteresting, but I think Raka manages to also be interesting, and that's kind of important to me. There's a lot going on in this chat. Should I go get an apple to eat? Dang, I think that this question was asked like later. I think that if you didn't go get an apple to eat, you should probably do so now. Slapdash Scott. 29. That's Aku no Hana. Oh, hey, Watchland still. What up? Yeah, I haven't seen Aku no Hana, but I've read a bit of it, and it did not at all seem like my thing. I definitely see why people could be into it, but I just couldn't buy into the conflict. Like, there was the girl with, I don't remember any of the characters' names, but I could buy the girl with glasses. I could not buy really into the popular girl in class who liked to read. I could not buy into her, like her whole conflict. Like, I just found that it was kind of weird. But I don't know. Maybe if I give it a watch, I'll change my mind. I don't know. Maybe. Who knows? Maybe if I finish reading it, because I did not finish that manga. It was at my college's library, and it only had the first 8 volumes. And I believe there are more than that. There are like 11, I want to say. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But yeah, I didn't finish it. Anime YouTubers whose content you often dislike. I don't know. I don't know. Like, some small YouTubers like that I watched like, and their content is just very like badly produced. But like, I don't know. Like, I want to say I don't really watch, like, because I feel like it's not that I don't like the content. I feel like it's just I don't watch it. Like, I guess I'm not a fan of most of the Chronexia gang. Like, I know that's kind of a cheap thing to say, sort of. I'm not really into their stuff. Like, I mean, I think Misty is, like, I guess I can respect the guy for wanting to make an anime. I think that's cool, but, like, I'm not really a big fan of any of their content, I'd say. Yes, I like JRPGs. I don't really play Western. I don't really play a lot of games anymore. Yeah, Monster Mike, I feel you, man. Sorry, Mel. I'm really sorry that YouTube restricts you. Like if it was up to me, I would not have you restricted. Like, can I? Maybe I can like set you as mod, and that will change something. Yeah, Ping Pong. Ping Pong's great. Ping Pong's a great story. I really liked the characters. I really liked Peko and Smile, how they were sort of at opposite ends of the spectrum. And I really liked China. I really, one of the most memorable scenes in the show is definitely the karaoke. I think that was the Christmas episode. Like that scene always just like gets to me, just because of how like well presented it was. So yeah, I like the show. What are my thoughts on YouTube Heroes? I don't like it. There are no heroes on YouTube. Eventually, they live long enough to become the villain. Roger Smith Yakuza will beat the anime mafia. I don't know, man. I don't know if they'll beat out the anime mafia, man. I think the anime mafia is kind of just, they're their own thing. Oh shoot, I didn't realize that that's what that does when I'm just kind of like doing that. All right. Yeah, what's up, Clan? Oh, glad you got the apple, Slapjack. Scott. Oh, yeah. Akuno Hana is pretty terrifying at points from the manga I've read. Ever seen an OVA called Read or Die? I've seen the OVA and I've seen the TV series. I enjoy both. They were both on my favorites list at one point, but I haven't seen them in a couple of years. So I'm a bit weary in putting them on, but they're good fun. And Read or Die, the OVA has like delivers on the solid action, but the TV series, in spite of its wickedly crazy bad plot, like I remember the storyline making like no sense. But like the character drama was just spot on in that show. Great. Oh, you didn't like Stranger Things? Well, I'm sorry you didn't like it. I didn't see it. What are my thoughts on traps? I don't have much of a thought on traps. I don't know. They're traps. Wait, let's see if what do I think of the PCP guys? They're all right. They're cool. I don't have a problem with them. Non-anime YouTubers I like. I like iDubbbz. I find him funny. Like I think Content Cop is just a very funny series. Like I used to watch a lot of video game YouTubers, but a lot of them don't like upload stuff. Like I was very influenced back in the day by Pete Dorr to like collect video games, and he had this big collection, and he had great stuff, great content. I really liked this stuff. So yeah, Pete, I really liked. Hey, Michael, what's up? I see that he muted his mic, so I'll just let him go.
That's right. I'm being thrown off because I'm listening to your live stream and you at the same time.
Good old PC principle.
Sorry about that. Roger Smith, yeah, 2004. Congratulations. You have now hit 1K. How does it feel?
I know how it feels sometimes to be restricted by the YouTube chat. It's kind of not great. I don't love it. Monster Kirito. Yeah, Kazuto Kirigai. Yeah, hey, what's up, Christmas Carnage? Yo, more powerful than. Oh, have I watching every anime from the year? I was Digibro did when he watched every anime. I'm more sort of infatuated with the idea of watching every anime from the year I which was 2004. Interested in that because I find that I have a bit of a greater ethos because I knew about those shows growing up. Because when shows got dubbed, you usually waited like a year or two later before they'd get released. And I was really big into like anime and like fan subs and all that stuff. So that was cool. In my own neck year. Super cool, fam. Characters? That's a good question. I don't know. I think Spike Spiegel like really is the ultimate cool character. I mean, really a lot of those characters, Steve Bloom, Roger Smith too, definitely. I mean, I guess Roger is my favorite cool character because this username from thought like he was like the coolest thing ever in Big O. Thought and it was just all right. Sandy Ravage. Great quote from Demo's Twitch chat. It's not gay. They aren't boys. They're traps. Yeah, their own entity. Thoughts on great movie. Great Sakuga. Done really well. And you know, it's good old Bones. Bones. Corey's back. It's great that you're back, Corey. Yeah. Sabotaging the stream. Well, made Mel a moderator. I don't know if is he old enough to be my father?
I'm old enough to be your father.
I mean, if like,
hey,
that would be weird though. Yeah, maybe he would be old enough to be my father.
Hello.
That'd be kind of weird. The age though, that'd be kind of messed up. Hey man, there's nothing wrong with Love and Bones.
Hello. Can you hear me now?
Oh, I see the reckless.
Shit.
Here is a problem. Figure out why I can't hear anyone. The thing.
Yeah, what are you doing, Roger Smith, 2004?
That's why I couldn't hear anyone. Okay, I was wondering why I could. Wait, Che join? I don't know who that is.
Clearly a sabotage. That's why, which is understandable. You're at 1K now.
No,
living the big boy life.
See it. Speakers on communication definition audio. But what's up, everybody? Now I can hear everyone. No, I was not born. That is not true. So everyone was like ignoring them or something. Oh. No, I wasn't. Now I feel a bit upset.
Do not be upset. Today is a day for celebration. You have 1,012 subscribers.
Here's to 1,012 more.
Oh, absolutely.
in select chat. The pause in select chat doesn't do that. Set it to like share screen so that it doesn't like, talking.
So it doesn't like mess up the talking.
Yeah, no, because it looks screen and then it switches
and then
depending
when
on
someone
who's
talks,
streaming.
like it changes. Yeah. So if you want to just keep it on the shared screen, just click on your name, and it should just keep your screen as the
There we go.
as the one it's going to show.
Thanks. And hopefully that'll work. That's why I didn't do it the other times, because I didn't know what it was. Select is indeed an undercover Joestar. So, Corey, enjoying that PewDiePie game still?
Yeah. Wait a second, I'm so confused. Can you actually hear me?
We can hear you loud and clear.
I couldn't hear you before because I had the headphones switched to communications on Google Hangouts instead of audio. Yeah, I'm waiting for the day I get 2004 subs.
That's
a mistake.
That's the
no.
dream.
Allows me to live the lifestyle I have today. Oh, cat out. Bruce Willis.
Do the TV dinner line.
Hey everybody, I'm Bruce Willis.
This is terrible. You're not going to quote Die Hard? Oh, how about Die Hard with a Vengeance? Okay. You can even quote something that Sam Jackson said.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. Okay. Hey everybody, I'm Bruce Willis.
You're dead to me.
Bruce Willis.
Oh my god.
Yeah, see, that's what I said. Yeah, that's quote for quote.
Hey Bruce, how was it working with Shyamalan in that one film?
Oh, are you talking about Signs?
I'm talking about Lady in the Water, my friend.
Yeah.
You know, Fukuyama wrote The End of History. Possibly expected Bruce Willis on my stream.
Well, fuck Francis Fukuyama. That man is dead to me.
And he got laughed at.
Well, he didn't get laughed at. He just had everybody in the academic community tell him he was wrong. So I guess you could say he got laughed at.
Like a laughingstock.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, man. Into a house together and record wacky anime related. Bring Brian.
Wacky anime related adventures. Delightful. It'll be reality based too, so we'll have cameras in the house. It'll be close to drama. Then myself and Bruce and Willis will get into a conflict, and Anime Kingstar will get involved.
Yeah, man. Yeah, though. I don't know. Forget about favorite album. Not the was awful. Planet last 2 episodes of 90. The episode like the that was just getting to like network on stuff like that just got delayed on that one network. And I've seen both episodes. Show was all right. It was good. I had an all right time with it. I liked the ending. That was pretty cool. While still leaving room for interpretation. It's open-ended without it being non-conclusive. It got better, actually. I always thought that the show wasn't horribly interesting, and then interesting. So don't feel like you have to talk on command here, by the way. Like, I know I won't bother you. If you have anything to say, feel free.
Well, I know you're the anime Keemstar, so I don't know what's going to be used against me in the future, so I'm trying to protect myself.
Well, you know, first person I'm going after is Total Biscuit.
Oh!
Shit.
I'm ready to put out my Twitter videos. Yeah, 91 Days is pretty standard. Like, it's a nice tribute to film. It isn't great though. I mean, I wouldn't like. I think kind of Anime Elimination did kind of sum up that the show was good for the season it came out in, but as a whole, not great. I mean, it was I was glad I watched it, but like, I wouldn't highly recommend it or anything. Yeah, I could use the footage, but that footage of him reviewing hentai was just good. My least favorite anime is the Cosmopolitan Prayers. I did a video on it called The History of Moe. Studio shrouded in mystery. It's a great video. You should watch it. Oh, sorry, creepy. Yeah. If you have any preteen kids, like your 10-year-old son or daughter, cosplayers would be a good watch for them. Oh, Mr. Anime. Yeah, sorry, creepy Josuke. You'll stop being timed out soon, I guess. I don't know what to do about that. Sorry. When are you doing the anime cipher? Oh, you mean like the one with Phil Collins and like Let's Hear It for the Boy? That one? I don't know. Maybe in the future I'll talk about cipher. I haven't seen it all the way through. I've only seen clips, so I need to watch it first. Yeah, no, Cyanide Blizzard is indeed a cool guy. It is true. That is fact, not fiction. Or maybe it is both fact and fiction.
It could very well be. We don't know yet.
Yeah. Well, we'll need to just read the TV tropes page in order to you know, get full context. After all, we wouldn't actually read academic literature. That'd just be an appeal to authority. I mean, why would we do that?
See, that's a very classic problem a lot of people run into. Pause and Select continuously runs into this. You would think that he would get tired of running his head into a brick wall. But at the end of the day, it's just there's this massive appeal to authority when clearly there's a website out there that will tell you everything you need to know, and there it is. Come on.
Yeah, man.
Yep, you guys got me there. I don't have a counter argument to that. Those are
Oh,
sweet
you mean-
arguments. Oh, yep.
Oh.
That's absolutely great.
Yes.
Great counter arguments.
It's okay, Joe. You're all right. We think you're all right. We support you. Oh, the rap battle. Oh, yeah, the song cipher, you mean? Oh, the rap battle song, yeah. Oh, wait, did Nino do another one? Because I would love to do another anime rap battle. I should ask Jimmy if he's going to do another anime rap battle. Because I'd love to participate in it. But I don't think anything can top my Itogi Zoshi line. I mean, I think Corey, Mr. Reckless Penguin, actually did put out the best anime rap.
Oh God, no. That was.
But I had the best line. I had from Seiji Kishi to Mamoru Oshii, I'm new school and old school like Itogi Zoshi. Because Itogi Zoshi, half the show takes place in feudal Japan. The other half takes place in modern Japan. Seiji Kishi is more of a newer director. He's directed a lot of modern things. Mamoru Oshii has directed a lot of older stuff, like Dallos. So I'm new school and old school, and Itogi Zoshi is new school and old school. So I thought it was a good line. But nothing can compete with, nothing can compete with Aria, right? Right, Corey?
Ari's a masterpiece. Berserk can't compete, bro. Dude, Aria has an ending. Yo,
You know,
the thing is,
Akage no Ann looks like the girl from Wendy's,
You wanna know
only
what's
after
sad?
she got gangbanged by Ed, and Eddie.
you wanna know what's sad?
Jesus fucking Christ.
I promised a long time ago, like before they announced Berserk 2016 to Marvin, that if Berserk ever got a sequel, I would raise the first season of Berserk up by 1 point. So I did, and it made him happy. But the problem was, it was Berserk 2016 that made me raise the score, and he hates that. Now I want to move the score back down, but I think it hurts him more that I have it up because of Memezerk. So I'm gonna keep it that way.
I don't know. I think if you lowered the score down, I think you'd get very upset about that.
What, Memezerk or just Berserk?
Just Berserk.
Oh, you know, he'd get really upset about that and probably want to murder me and not be his friend anymore. But that's besides the point.
Man.
And I take murder like very lightly in this context with Marvin.
I mean,
he would make sure I died in the next life. He would make sure I wouldn't
he's all the way in Canada. What is he gonna do? Attack you in one of his Ninja Mushi After Dark videos? His Jinx Reload videos?
His unboxings.
We did learn, though, that from Super Lovers, all Canadians can harness the power to befriend wolves. So I don't know. You got to be careful.
Yeah, that kid was like
Super
picked by
Lovers.
wolves. That kid was like picked by wolves. Like the mom like brought her pets like into the orphanage. Anyhow, I wonder if Ryuk has a Curry notebook. That's a good question. That's a good one to ask Ryuk. I'm not his friend. Mostly because he doesn't exist.
Right
Wait, what?
I'm going on 4chan right now, Roger.
Oh, don't go on there.
I go on there every single day. What are you talking about?
Yeah, I know. They're just going to insult my taste again, and I'm just going to be very upset.
Why do you think I'm so corrupted? Because I go on this site once a day.
Oh. Well, maybe you'd be less corrupt if you Pokemon Go to the polls.
Oh.
No, if you ungo to the polls.
Ungo to the polls.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Do you consider The Girl Who Walked Through Time Hosoda's best film? Maybe. Mel was is my abusive future wife. Oh, that's nice. Yo, Try was up. Hey, Osho Dance. everyone's doing great tonight. I think I'm answering that question for them. That's not very good. But I'm sure they're doing great. Yeah, Corey, what's going on 4chan? Are they saying bad things about people's tastes again? Or is Kenji putting up another 3x3?
Well, that's every day. So, let's see. Insulting people's tastes. Okay, I'm gonna find this right now.
Because, you know,
That's
not
the most-
only did they insult my taste, they did not answer my question about Gundo Musashi. So already, it's like 2 strikes against them.
Ooh.
But why Concrete Revolution?
Because
That
I
was
have
the
bad
funniest
taste.
question.
Uh,
Dude, are those all the shows you've ever seen?
yes, because yes, everyone knows that Video Girl Eye is definitely a gateway anime, and that, you know, it's just you have to see it if you want to consider yourself, you know, like an amateur anime fan, you know.
Video Girl Eye.
Yeah,
It's
like
right
that's
there with C cubed, man.
yeah, man, like everyone has had to see in that once in their life. Like, you know, it's Death Note, Attack on Titan, Sword Art Online, Video Girl Eye. Like, come on.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, Video Girl Eye is like the worst show, bro. Well, look,
Yo, what's up,
I'm going back
everybody?
to your 6x6 right now. I'm going to look at these shows. All right. You know, I saw what they were. I just didn't, you know, take it in like I should. Yeah.
All right.
It's
My
like
Death Note is
watching-
unable to kill Corey in the house. Best anime meme. Sorry.
Wow.
Sorry, it's not able to.
Found it. You know, I
Where's
looked
the
at it,
disco and the sandwiches? I don't know where the disco and the sandwiches are.
But isn't Terra E just excellent?
Brain powered. Oh, is brain? Don't tell me brain powered is what I think it is.
Directed by the creator of Gundam.
Brain power?
I
Sorry,
think
is
it
it-
is. Oh my gosh, brain powered. What a classic. Am I right or am I right?
What is this?
Absolutely.
Can't write good characters, but brain powered, you know.
Yo, the first review.
Also,
1 out of 10.
I accepted Monster Mike's friend request. If Monster Mike is indeed still here, I've accepted the friend request. I accept all my Anime List friend requests, and I know Scrolls is very upset that I do that.
He's upset that you do that.
Yeah, he doesn't like that I accept everyone's friend
I do
request
that
on my
shit.
Anime
Tell
List.
him that and see what he says to me now.
I do that.
Yeah, but most people don't actually know that you have a My Anime List account, Joe.
Wait,
It's so weird.
You have a Mal?
Yeah, that's the beauty of it. It's like, yeah, I'll accept them all, but do you know?
Nigga, let me friend request you real quick, all right? What's your not your email, what's your username? Come on now.
It's pause and select.
Really? Pause?
Yeah, just one word, pause and select.
No way.
Absolute truth. I'll even throw you a link here.
I found it, ladies and gentlemen, it's as simple as that. Just type in pause and select. He's right there.
Yeah. No, and it's scary because he's hiding from us all the anime he's seeing. Like, and no one knows he's seen that many anime. He says he started watching in 2012, but it's like 208 days, 208.6 days spent watching anime, and that's just all the stuff he's completed. I don't know, man. Like, Joe's My Anime List page is an enigma.
Clearly, there's something suspicious going on there.
The internet.
But if there's something suspicious, you know, you can send all complaints at Brian W. Kale on Twitter.
Absolutely.
.net.com.
Hey, Yuki Me, what up?
Roger, I think I think this live stream, you know, may get a little bit more views because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have a heart attack on live stream. Ooh.
I might weep.
What did you do?
I feel like I may have started something.
I drank a bunch of wine to temper the flu, and that's a bad idea because I could feel this in my heart. My chest is really tight right now. Breathing is a little bit troubling, but I think it is simply because I've fallen in love.
Ooh.
Oh, did you see Corey's My Anime List page?
No, I haven't seen it yet.
Why?
Oh, I was thinking maybe that's why you fell in love.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit.
I don't know what would make.
Wait, you fell
I'm telling you, it's that Zega
You
pain.
fell in love?
It's obviously that second pain.
Oh yeah, Christmas Carnage had a brilliant question between Joe and Brian, and this is the question of ages. Between Joe and Brian, who is pause and who is select?
I can't answer that because the moment you guys know, the mystique is gone, and then I'll lose all my subs. That's how it happens.
You're already losing it to the Rem fan art, man.
What's up with all the Rev fan art?
It's not because of Tamaki Saito.
Are you saying that Tamaki Saito is not drawing all this Rev fan art under different Reddit pseudonyms?
He might be.
No.
A beautiful fighting girl.
It's funny whenever people talk about like the beautiful fighting girl as having a coherent thesis, because that book does not have a coherent thesis. Each chapter has its own thesis, and drawing upon Lacanian psychoanalysis, it's just a complete hot mess. And so you're just like, I think this is what Saito is saying, but you know what? I'm just going to go with it. And every review I've read of that book has a different understanding of his theses. It's great.
Joe, I love you.
Wait, moe, do you mean like moe as in like cute girls doing cute things, or do you mean moe as in like master of entertainment?
I'm pretty positive it's Master of Entertainment. Clearly, after shows like Smash Hit and Love Love.
I would argue that moe doesn't even have to be cute girls doing cute things. I think anybody who's checked out my Twitter tirades probably,
like Evangelion is moe.
Like, you know, I think moe is simply a feeling.
Yeah, man.
What's defined
Moe,
as,
no
isn't
genre.
it?
Moe is defined from moeru, so this burning sensation that came out from the Japanese sort of old text channels. And so the idea of moe in Japan, by a lot of cultural critics, has generally been a feeling that you get when you see a particular thing. There's a lot of debated psychology on how that feeling comes about. But usually when people talk about moe colloquially, they talk about a moe as aesthetic. So sort of this general artistic style that's captured by, I guess you can say, the zeitgeist, to elicit a sense of the moeru, the burning sensation. I think this distinction is very important because oftentimes moe can sort of come about in situations where you don't think moe actually happens. Sort of Japan's train communities, for instance, are heavily based upon this moe rhetoric. They say, you know, that the hard-working trains that go from Nagano to Osaka are very moe. And, like, you know, you wouldn't think that those trains, you know, from us, we wouldn't think that they're moe, but they do. And so I think that's why calling it a feeling is more useful than calling it an art style. You can talk about an aesthetic or a captured aesthetic, which totally exists, but I think a distinction does have to be made. Also, on the topic of cute girls doing cute things, Kinema Junpo actually calls that nichijoke, which can elicit senses of moe, but is not a pure moe aesthetic. It can be moe. These things are not one or the other. They're very polymorphic. I really should stress
Moe
that.
is Japanese colloquials.
I really should stress that. Whenever I say that something is something, people are just like, "Are you saying it's not the other thing?" I'm just like, "No, it's also that thing. There are a lot. They could be a lot of things."
Yo, I never,
Yeah.
I never thought I'd consider Thomas the Tank Engine Moe, but I guess he is.
Well, I mean, like some people do consider, like some groups in Japan, do consider trains, and they're hard working, and therefore they have this moe feeling from them. There is particular chapter in Galbraith's Moe Manifesto where they talk about Akihabara as being moe itself. The whole, not just the things in Akihabara, but the community itself has been given this life, and they feel a moe sensation from it, which is why I think sort of a moe aesthetic is a little bit of a limiting definition, because it's a little bit more expansive than that.
Wait, what about Moe Afghanistan? Or was that Moe Pakistan?
Afghanistan? Yeah, that was Afghanistan. Afghanistan.
Yeah.
An attempt to sort of talk about the politics of Afghanistan through a sort of kawaii character. Yeah, sort of a cute character. I mean, like, since moe is a reaction, if someone feels moe from that comic, then moe is there. That's really the basic litmus behind it.
So you were talking about Masters of Entertainment.
See, there you go. It's all connected.
It's all part of some master plan, I guess.
I have a quick question for you, gents, though, if you don't mind. Do you
Yeah,
think
sure.
that will ever be accepted as a viewpoint for moe? Because as we all know, moe is determined as cute, basically cute girls doing cute things. And anything that's got a cute appearance for an art style is immediately dubbed a moe show by, I wouldn't necessarily say the majority, but a good portion. Do you think that will ever change, or is that just going to be something that's stuck with the Western anime society in general?
It depends on whatever TV tropes defines it as. I think that if TV tropes says it's a feeling, then people will think it's a feeling. If TV tropes doesn't, then it's just gonna be stuck until someone edits the page.
Can't beat TV tropes.
In all seriousness, though, I think it. Oh, excuse me. I think that in general, moe, it all depends, and I think that some people do view it as just a feeling, and other people just associate it with one. I think the majority do associate it with sort of, like moe, like cute girls doing cute things, or like Kyoto Animation just in general, or like PA Works in general. Like those two studios in particular are definitely very associated with the term moe, sort of these big-eyed characters, or like key visual novels too. Those I think are sort of the big three things that a lot of people associate with sort of the quote-unquote moe aesthetic. I think that'll change over time, because I think there are more outlets now to educate. And as long as some big YouTuber doesn't go around tooting that moe is just cute girls doing cute things, then I think that things will progress towards the idea that moe in of itself is a feeling rather than an outright look.
Yeah, I think there has to be a distinction between moe and nichijouke, which are cute girls doing cute things, because they sort of are fundamentally different in terms of what they're about. Ultimately, moe is the feeling, and exactly what context you're in that would elicit that feeling is definitely up for discussion. And ultimately, how you feel that moe is worth understanding moe in general. But for the nichijouke, depending upon who you talk to, mostly, I think the biggest scholar that talks about nichijouke, sort of, they're called everyday types. Nichijouke are essentially, the biggest scholar that I know of that speaks about this at length would be Uno Tsunahiro, and his book that was published in 2008, Zero Nendai, which is the imagination of the 2000s, where he talks about how the Nichijouke sort of Japan has had a very interesting anime and manga has had a very interesting sort of war, I guess you can say that. It's had a sort of really interesting cultural war. Yeah, so Cherry Boy, you are correct. Moe, to me, I agree with your note. Moe to me is a feeling. But the Nichijouke is really interesting because Nichijouke is essentially sort of the quote-unquote winner of a sort of cultural war that happened after, I guess you can say, sort of Sekai fiction fell in the mid to early 2000s. And Nichijouke sort of won out against all the other types, particularly Sabaibuke. Arguably, where we are right now, Isekai might actually be winning out, considering how many damn shows there are about that. But Nichijouke is essentially about completely eradicating any sense of otherness. So that does not necessarily have to mean or involve moe, but it definitely helps.
Well, you know, Iwaya defies the moe aesthetic. I don't know if you guys knew that.
There was a wise individual that once told me that.
I haven't seen Ilya, so I'm going to trust you on that.
Well, Corey, you love you some moe, not those obscure artsy shows produced by Toei.
Yeah, damn straight. Mononoke and Kyoso Gaiga. And what's the other one?
Come on, you're gonna be upsetting Senta anime stuff.
Kocho Baranko. Like, what's it called?
Welcome to Iribu's office. That show has like 3 different names.
Dude.
It's like Kuchi Baranko, Welcome to Iribu's office, Trapeze. What is it called?
All I know is I don't want to visit that nigga's office ever. Holy shit. If I saw, listen, man, alright? If I went to like the basement of a hospital and I saw this nigga in a bear outfit, I'd fucking run, man.
Just nope, I don't want to be here anymore. I'm done.
I think it'd make a good Twitter video.
I mean, the nigga is in a bear outfit in the basement of a hospital. I don't want to walk up to him and be like, "Oh, yo, inject me with just a syringe." You know what I mean? Like, that's street.
Thanks, Mick dudes.
Because you know, white people like to investigate. You just walk towards them. Just wait. One of these days, a guy in a bear outfit will come and rape your butthole. That's it. That's all there is.
See you later, Cherry Boy Writer. Assuming you're not going to stay up any longer.
Cherry Boy's gonna probably go to a bear outfit. I'll tell you that right now.
Now I'm gonna have nightmares about some crazy guy in a bear outfit.
It's terrifying.
I'm telling you, no, colorful bear outfit. Okay.
That's even worse.
Feels
I feel like I'm hallucinating then.
Bruh, I'm gonna lay the down low on you with some of these shows. All right. There's some hidden things in these shows you never think about.
Wow, my face is so sweaty right now.
Well, speaking of hidden things and sweaty faces, when is Cool Japan going to make its comeback into the anime industry?
Cool Japan's dead.
I can't believe it. I don't
did
want
make
to.
a comeback. In Sakamoto Desuka, the 13th episode that came out, Cool Japan name dropped twice in that episode.
No, Cool Japan's dead. Moby killed it.
Holy
Japan
shit!
ain't cool anymore.
It's the World War II dragon.
Scrolls, my baby.
Well, I heard some talk of Ilya, so I arose.
Dude,
like
Ilya.
like just like that, man. I heard Ilya, I was like,
He has risen.
Scrolls, Ilya.
yeah, guys. Who's watching the movie? Who's gonna watch the movie?
I'm watching the movie.
I'm watching it right now. I'm making the movie.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I'm
Can we
using
get a sneak peek?
yeah. Well, I can't show it yet. Crunchyroll won't allow me. I'm using the CG marker technology though.
Oh yeah, yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah.
Well, you know, after all this work at Hood's Entertainment, you know.
Yeah, I work for Hood's Entertainment.
Yo, speaking of which, Scrolls and I figured out how Yuasa does his work.
Oh yeah. I stood right over Yuasa. I was like, Yuasa, tell me what you do, Yuasa Sensei.
You want to know what Yuasa said? Yuasa said he just goes to a kindergarten, takes their pictures, and says this is a keyframe. And then he uses that in his shows.
I thought he was gonna say, I don't speak English.
He's
He actually said that as well.
he says,
He just
"Forget
looked at me.
everything." It's
Oh,
like,
look at
forget-
Toby. Look at Toby. Toby Turner over here. Toby Bryant. I don't know. Toby man. Toby Maguire. Look at him over here. He didn't even spell my name right. The World War II Doragon.
No, it's clearly
Doragon.
it's clearly Japanese. World War II Dragon.
Oh, you can't argue with that.
At least he spelled Ilya right. That's a score for me. I'm getting that out there. You know, people are spelling the name right now. Yeah.
Now, if only you could get people to watch Drifters.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, hey, will everybody in the stream chat promise me they'll watch Drifters?
I'm on it.
My Game Master won't let me rest until I have everybody watching it. They have to promise me. And if I look at their mouth and they're not watching Drifters, I'm going to flag their channel down. You're gonna see
With your
fucking liar.
with your CG marker.
Yeah, buddy. That CG marker technique doesn't fucking make no money for a reason.
Yeah, for the uninitiated.
Oh, dude.
Scrolls, why don't you explain the CG marker technique?
Okay, so, you know, I open up good old Blender, right? You know, I make my CG models, they do their poses and whatnot, and I get them to the movement. I print out those movements, right? I sit down and I'm like, these are nice, beautiful CG frames. What good key animation is this? I take out my marker, my trusty Sharpie marker. It's been with me my whole life. And probably a bit longer than that. I open it, and then I draw faces on them. Happy faces. We can't have them being sad. Unless I'm working on a Gen Your show, you know, then I just put sad faces.
Well, you know,
then,
about Shinichiro Watanabe, he's writing Attack on Titan Season 2.
Yeah, you know. If you want to leave the industry.
Anyhow, sorry for the interruption. Please move on.
What do you mean, Roger?
Oh, continue is what I'm saying.
Oh,
Please, by all means.
so I draw little happy faces or sad faces. You know, emotional scene, always gotta be a sad face. We can't have happy faces in emotional scenes. Happy people aren't emotional. They're sad.
Happy people aren't emotional. They're sad.
That's a classic quote.
Wow.
I will trust that.
I want that on my gravestone.
Sounds good.
Well, I thought we were going to have on your gravestone is this UFO table or is this silver link? And it'll be just all the derpy pictures of Ilya episode 11 of 3-Ray.
And I'm just looking down at my grave from fucking like heaven, and I'm just like, why? No. And then you faintly hear the echoes of like the rumblings around the world of somebody screaming out the name Roger.
Like that first impressions video is just so much funnier once you figure out the with the whole episode 11 thing.
Well, see, the thing is, Cyanide doesn't know. I know. See, Cyanide hasn't seen it. And like, he's completely in the dark. He doesn't know what's going on, and that's for good reason. I hope he never does have to watch this in TV broadcast. You know, hopefully he'll watch it when there's a Blu-ray out for it. You know, it'll all.
You know what that means?
Blu-ray party.
He's gonna have to watch the TV broadcast now.
No, dang it.
No, don't do that, dude. It's like K Project. You can't watch it when it's a TV broadcast. It's not good. It's not a good project. It's more like one of those like
What about
like hobby
Handshakers?
projects. Oh, I'm gonna watch it. Like, that shit looks lit. What are you talking about? Oh, dude, Toby fucking Maguire over here. He has the wrong opinion. First he calls me Doragon, you know, and now he's saying the first season of Ilya is the best.
Well, yeah, everyone knows that the best episode of Ilya is episode 11 of the TV broadcast version of 3-Ray, Yuri on Ice.
Oh, yeah. Well, actually, I feel like that Mappa was behind episode 11. That's why it looked so bad. Haven't you seen what Tech U looks like?
Memes, Zerk.
Tech U is behind everything wrong in anime. Dragon Ball Super episode 2, I think it was. Or no, that was
It was episode 5.
Yeah, episode 5. Fucking Yuri on Ice being a reality. Fucking, I don't know, Ilya episode 11. Everything's wrong with that. You know, it all comes back to Berserk also, you know? Like, we got all
Ace
these
Attorney.
shows. Ace Attorney, every single one of these shows. Tech U had it, like, the studio was drawing Tech U at one point, and guess what? Now they don't know how to draw anymore. They can't draw anymore.
Yeah.
They're all
Well,
doing
you
the
know that-
CG marker technique, but they can't get it right.
Did you know that technically the crew of Tech U actually ghost animated on Gundo Musashi back when it was coming out?
Yo, they were they were like, you know, like Udapon on not Revolutio, on One Punch Man.
Yeah.
He went under an alias. It wasn't Udapon. It was Nana Pew.
It was Canapa.
Yeah. He just wrote. He wrote C Effect.
It wasn't Canapa. It was Sakuga Overload. Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, dude, did you see Canapa's new intro for his new video, man? There was a Doraemon on there.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of disappointed. It wasn't like the Filthy Frank opening.
Yeah. I didn't go, Nani mo, Nani mo.
No.
Da, da, da. Yeah.
Steven Universe isn't the best Mao Shoujo. Well, I don't know about that.
That is debatable in some circles.
Isn't Kill la Kill the best Mao Shoujo? Isn't that technically a magical girl show? Yeah, 3 Gatsu no Lion, directed by Shinobu.
It's so fucking bad. Why have I never thought of that? It's a bad joke.
Hockey.
That was like an amazing bad joke.
Well, yeah, because Michael misspelled Shinbo, spelled it Shinobu, so I'm like, Shinobu's directing. 3 Gatsu no Lion.
Three Gatsu no Lion, you said?
Oh, dude.
But you know, it all goes back to Soul Taker, and this is why. And that's why Nurse Kamugi-chan R is by far the greatest spinoff.
Soul Taker. Oh, this
Clearly captured the original image and character structure. Very well done.
It was really well done. I have to agree with you know, Cyanide over here.
Wait.
Yeah, I mean, the best part is when the pirates showed up and it was like, Nurse Switch Kamugi-chan R.
I have,
Oh,
I have a
no.
question.
That was what saved
you.
anime.
I have
Oh,
a
what's your
question.
question, Tag Legs?
I'm looking at the Soul Taker poster, right, on my anime list, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm confused because I look at the characters and I look at the poster. I don't see a black nigga anywhere in the characters now. Who is this guy in the poster?
That's the main character.
But
Kyosuke,
he looks
right?
black though in the poster, but he's not black, is he?
Wait a second. Wait.
It's all about the shading.
Yeah, it like
Yeah, no,
yeah,
that's
Oh,
just Shenbo's like style.
yeah,
that,
Shimbo style. Like
well, that's false advertising.
It was meant to bridge the color gap. He was supposed to be one of the boys, but he was also supposed to be Japanese. So
You know,
Yeah.
you're probably right.
Well, Michael is indeed the master of Soul Taker. Like he,
Yeah, everyone from
I'm
Like,
surprised
everything
you don't
goes
even
back-
know about it, like Corey. Like I was watching it, and like I told you, I was like, yeah, man, I'm watching Soul Taker, and wow, you know,
You know, I'm gonna trust everything.
wait a second.
Honest
I
Select
told
says.
Corey I was watching it too.
wow,
What's
look
going
at
on here?
that. Yeah, man, we both told you, Corey. Now you don't even know this show.
I fall
Damn.
asleep a lot.
Whoa, but I PM'd it to you, man.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I don't remember when, but I know I did.
Wow. Goes to show how much I care about what you messaged me.
Oh man,
Now, Roger, I remember Roger now. You see, I care about
you didn't even remember the show. How could you say it? I remembered Roger when he said it because I completely remembered the show.
I remember the name.
Oh my god,
Soul Taker. It's like Soul Eater, but just with the word taker.
Oh, did you hear the opening?
Soul
No.
Taker.
that jam project.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that's like
man.
one of their best openings.
Jam?
I would put it at number 2 or 3.
Are they making jam?
Yes.
That could actually be happening. There is no music video, so we don't know. But
Hey,
As long as it has Gordon Ramsay in it, I'd be down.
I mean, Gynax has a tomato shop. I think anything can happen now.
Tenari, no Seinfeld. Gotcha. A video on Gotcha Man crowds eventually. What's rare? Black characters in anime or black people in Japan? Probably black people in Japan. There are actually quite a few black characters in anime.
Yeah, if it just depends when you're like what time period you're watching, man.
Like if you're watching Samurai Gun, you're probably not gonna find a lot of black people. Oh yes, sent anime stuff. Sending out that tweet. Anyhow, what series would you like to see Polygon Pictures ruin? I don't think they really ruined Ajin. It just wasn't good looking. Polygon Pictures ruin? Maybe something I don't like. Like maybe a meme version of like I mean they did sink their teeth into Ajin. How about they do Tokyo Ghoul again? Polygon Pictures.
Yeah. A low res. No, high res Tokyo Ghoul.
Yeah, it's like the Berserk rape horse scene in 480p, you know?
I want Polygon Pictures to do a Berserk anime so badly now.
But nothing can beat Guts' sword sounding like a frying pan.
It does. Literally, if anyone plays like Left 4 Dead 2, it sounds exactly like that fucking pan. Like a nigga was attacking a ghost and it made like a clang sound. A ghost.
A black character with dreads? I think the guy from Tenjo Tenge has dreads, right?
There was like that
Bob.
guy in one moment
Bob.
in Steins Gate.
Yeah, there's that guy from Steins Gate, but I don't think he had dreads.
Well, he was black, so it's okay. He could theoretically wear
He
dreads.
could theoretically grow out dreads.
Dude, there's that tall nigga from like what was it called? Dororo? Yeah. It's that tall ass nigga Simon. Where is he?
Simon.
Yeah, Simon.
Yeah, he doesn't have
I think
dreads,
that's-
right?
Well, I'm just naming off black niggas, okay?
Oh yeah, you got well, what's his name? Dutch from Tatami Galaxy, totally from Tatami Galaxy, not another show with there's a boat.
You know,
No,
they
no,
call
no.
it Black Lagoon, right? But there's only one black guy.
What's the deal with that? I think we need to.
It should be White Lagoon. One black guy in it.
You know,
Well, yeah, you got a black guy, you got an Asian,
you know, us black
you've
people
got
do
an
not get
Asian from
us
America.
darker skinned folks do not get the credit we deserve as shows. You want to know something? In a great piece of fiction, Berserk, right? The one darker skinned character, Casca, right? She has to get raped.
Everyone in Berserk gets raped.
Well-
What's your point?
She black.
Everyone gets raped though. It's like saying, "Oh, dude, you know this show where everyone gets fucking
Listen.
killed? The black guy gets killed as well. Boo!
Here's the-
Fucking
here's the-
racist."
It's a coming of age thing, you know. It's like, hey, your first pornography, you know, your first cigarette, your first drink of alcohol, your first rape.
I have a
Yeah.
I have a counter argument to what you said, Scrolls, about Berserk. Okay, you see, Guts. You wouldn't name a white nigga Guts. You'd name a black nigga Guts. They just so happen to get Guts.
Why would you be like name a black guy cut?
Okay, sit down and think about this. Okay, what's more likely to happen? A black father naming their child Guts, or a white father naming their child Guts?
Well, let me ask you a counter question to your question. What would you name a black guy Blade, or would you name a white guy Blade?
A black guy.
Why? That sounds like such a white name. Like, oh my god. Like, what do you want to name yourself? Oh, I'm edgy. Let me be
Especially the kids
Blade.
from the Crips and the Bloods. Like, come on.
If you
Guts.
can combine any two anime, what would they be? That already actually happened. There was the Fairy Tale Parasite crossover,
Oh, fuck.
and it was great. Yeah, that was a real thing.
Where do I see that?
You can look it up. It was in Crunchyroll News a while ago. It's a manga, but it's a thing.
Oh, I thought it was an anime.
There's a Fairy Tale.
Well, they're also
I wish it was an anime.
Bakemonogatari, aren't they too?
So that
Like they had like
Yeah, no,
promotional
so-
material for that.
So what they got to do is make an anime adaptation of the Fairy Tale Parasite crossover, and everything will be good.
You could have Fear and Loathing work with Flow for the opening. Think about how that would sound.
Oh, I got this. All right, I got one. I like this one. Okay. I want a Kage no An and Black Bullet. Think about
Well,
it.
there actually was the Akage no An Ed and Eddie one that was in your anime rap challenge.
Bruh, that is true. Yeah, you got game banged by them. That was awkward.
Yeah, what made you come up with that line? Like, out of all the people that could have.
It rhymed at the time, I think. I didn't care who it was.
So that's my favorite line in the rap.
Wendy's raised by Ed and Eddie. Like, it sounds
Yeah.
good, right?
Yeah, that Akage no An.
Like, I wasn't gonna say Wendy raped Anne. Like, that just sounds weird. But Ed and Eddie,
Yeah.
that makes more sense.
Looks like the chick from Wendy's, only after she got gangbanged by Ed and Eddie.
You know, Eddie with two D's,
Ed,
right?
Ed and AG.
Eddie with two D's. He has two D's, so it's like four niggas that are fucking her.
What about Ed
Ed,
with two D's?
Okay, well, you see, Ed is kind of like slow and dumb, which is two very bad combinations. So, what he did was he walked into the room with Anne. And he just kind of stared at her while she's getting game banged. That was it. It was just kind of awkward.
And then he goes, "Oh, look at that double D."
He's like, "Where do I stick this?" And he stuck it in like a pencil sharpener. But I don't know the judge.
Also,
do you think
fun
Parappa
fact,
the
I
rapper-
was gonna say, yeah, you go.
What?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, it did when Chris Chan entered that contest.
Well,
And
no,
then
it
he
also
wrapped
made a
his
comeback
arm.
because Haybot exists.
Abot is the best show.
Well, Haybot transcends everything.
Yeah, Haybot is the best. You guys need to all watch it if you're watching this. Just put Haybot on the side. That may or may not take your attention, but
I'll have an order of Yuri on Ice with a side of Haybot.
Did you just think that up?
Yes.
That was oh my god.
That was pretty slick.
Yo, yeah, that was slick like the animation in K. That's what I heard Corey call the last thing that Corey called slick.
It was kind of like that time you were arguing with Snob on the that little podcast we had, and you were saying that K season 1 was better than Missing Kings or Return of Kings or whatever that season was called.
Oh, wait, yeah, that sounds like something I would say. So I'm assuming that you're talking.
Yeah,
about
you were saying that it was funny.
Yeah, I had a debate with Snob.
Yeah, that podcast,
What?
man.
Wow, you have a debate with Stomp. Wow, I guess you lost, right?
I don't know, man.
Me neither. I'd say it's not that hard to be a snob.
Yeah, dude, Digibro did it. I think anyone can.
No, it's just, when the community gets to you, everyone can take you down. That's kind of just what happens,
Well,
Pot.
But are you a negotiator?
Mr.
Are you
Select over there? I think if I tried arguing with you, I'd get my ass handed to me.
What are you talking about? An argument is not about winning or losing. It's about increasing the discourse.
Okay.
Don't forget to cite TV tropes.
Okay.
Yeah.
TV
Oh,
tropes.
yeah. Did you guys see that I put Show Vertica in my new video?
Oh, I didn't watch a new video.
I did it for like a quick 2 seconds. Like, it's really quick and you can miss it really easily.
I will watch a new video soon then. And now say, damn, that Roger guy, he makes some Danecast videos.
Wow.
Unlike Mr. Scrolls over there. What? Never said that.
Wait, who? What?
Ooh,
Yeah,
what?
he's talking
man,
smack. He's
Remix.
talking smack. Oh my gosh. Roger, I have to say, I don't know how I feel, but you calling your stream 1012 subs, man. Kind of reminds me of another live stream that had another number 12 at the end of it. I need to make sure that's what it. Yeah, 112.
Well,
Mr. Reckless Penguin was in that stream.
Bruh, I'm in every single stream now. Y'all need to invite me to all of these streams because I had nothing else to do with my life. Except work at Big Lots, but that's beside the point.
Well, good artists take inspiration. Great artists outright steal.
Dude, I'm a good artist.
I am neither of those things, so it was just coincidence.
Dude, I drew like a line one time.
There was this one other guy in my other stream. His name went by Roger Smith.
Oh, that guy. Yeah.
2010. I mean 2009.
I've seen that guy's videos. His content kind of sucks. I think maybe if here's the thing. Like, he has this weird echo in his mic, and I'm never gonna tell him to actually improve it. I'm just going to point out to all my friends that it's there. But I'm never gonna say anything about it, so he can never get rid of it, and he'll just have to figure out on his own how to get rid of it.
Dude, and we're just gonna keep complaining, right?
Well, I've always wondered why are animators so lazy?
Yeah, I know, man.
So lazy. And I like to just say things like Ergo Proxy is kind of pretentious.
Yeah, man, it's true.
Clearly, Sakamoto is not cool.
Oh, you're right. Sakamoto's pretty fucking lame.
And you know, hyper's not ruining anime. Oh wait, gotcha.
Dude, no need to get hyper in here.
Oh, dude.
Oh, not here. Not here.
We're getting
don't worry.
really hyper.
Dude, I'm getting super hyper.
We should do some
Oh.
anime reviews.
No. When you haven't ever
We
talked
should do
with-
some hyper anime reviews.
Dude,
Let's invite Michi Tippy Anime.
Oh no.
oh,
We're gonna fucking.
Yo, star-crossed lovers over there.
It's fucking.
Oh, that's not nice.
That is so wrong.
You heard the Capulets and the Montagues. Now we got the semi-critical and the casuals. Bruh, great.
But the question is hype ruining anime?
Dude, it's hype ruining anime.
Yes. Why is hype? And also, why does filler suck in anime?
Yo, all filler rhymes with something. If you replace it with that word, then the meaning becomes totally different.
It does become quite different. So, it's
Well, you know, I don't think I was born in 2004.
I think you were born in 2009.
I think you were born
Your
in
favorite year.
I think you were born in 0.
Oh, wait. Oh, is that 2009 thing coming from when I said that nothing good happened in 2009?
Maybe.
Because I still stand by that statement.
Well, so are you saying that the fact that you were born in 2009 is not a good thing that happened in 2009?
Wait a second. How come my live stream tweet showed up in Spanish?
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Maybe Michi TP like
Muy
hacked your
bien.
account.
Ah, muy bien, gracias.
Oh yeah, Jose Carlos Padilla wants to thank Joe on finally appearing on That Anime Snob.
Oh,
Oh
Cool.
yeah, you were part of his bid, yeah.
yeah, I was pretty happy about that.
Was that a big step for you?
No, I don't think I gained like any subs, but I was pretty happy about that.
You gained like 50 that day, man.
Well, that was also a ReZero video. Might have just been that.
How do
But
you
that was
know
also
none
days
of it?
after you uploaded it.
clearly
How do you know
though.
none of it was?
Yeah. Like, I mean,
That's-
if you look at the
you
list of
got me
comments
there.
and the views you got, I mean, I don't know. I think it's a little selfish to say that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, you know,
Maybe.
I could have helped you. You know, like if you were having financial problems, I could have helped you.
He could have.
Thanks, Dan.
Thanks, Dan.
You know.
It was very exciting. He had some great counter arguments, like live reacting to my video. That was cool.
And making goofy faces. Oh, doing the good method of show, don't tell. All right?
Yeah, he's real subtle, man.
Dude, you had to argue with that. Wow.
No, I don't have
Honestly,
I don't
I
have any
feel
problems
honored.
with Snob. So he wants to make a live reaction to my video. That's cool.
Yeah, I
he's
know. You
just-
used to
no.
do live reactions,
I
so
don't
you're used to
Here's the thing, though. I don't think he can do a live reaction. Remember React World?
Yeah, that's right. That's
Gotta
the
trademark
real
it.
reason Pause and Select got shut down.
Dude,
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna trademark the term pause and select so that I can just take down your channel.
Yeah, and now they're gonna have to change their name to Pause and Click.
Lost pause.
Yeah, lost pause and click.
Don't worry. I have a URL that was registered in Czechoslovakia for pause and select. So
Pause.
I'll just become a Czechoslovakian anti-tuber
Hey, I'm one of the top YouTubers in Djibouti.
in Djibouti.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah,
I'm so
I-
happy. For
I'm
you.
definitely the top Anatuber in Djibouti.
I think you have a major advantage though in that you're not actively being attacked by warlords.
We don't know that though.
Yeah, we can only just guess that from how Roger speaks. How do you know that? Do you like
That's
live
true.
For all we know, Roger Smith is the attacking warlord, and while his army does all the work, he then goes and makes YouTube videos. Hence the echo. It's not so much that has to do with the setting or anything else. It's more so he's constantly moving around. So it's these shacks.
Yeah,
makeshift, it's tough.
Yeah, I have to take cover in the caves.
Talking about your echo. Oh.
Yeah, it's kind of like Hugo the Negotiator.
Yeah, he's Hugo's top negotiator.
No,
Yeah, I'm kind of like that one Pakistani guy who, was in the caves and then he got shot.
I always
a
thought
sad day.
you were secretly always in your sex dungeon, and you just had these Chinese slaves in the background that you just kept quiet the whole time.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I always thought you were in your secret sex dungeon. You had all this Chinese food around. I don't know why I thought that.
Chinese food here and there. He forces them to cook. Hey, I can't blame him. Chinese food is good.
Can you imagine if Roger's just like, yes, and this is my sex dungeon, and it's just like this empty basement full of Chinese food? It's like that doesn't look like a sex dungeon.
Yo, I don't want him to start porking the pork. Okay, let's not do that today. All right.
My egg rolls are especially filled.
Well, sometimes when I'm tired, I come down to my sex dungeon to eat Chinese food.
Right. Oh my god.
And that's a problem. But we're gonna have to stop at Djibouti because something happened.
Something happens.
Oh, he said it.
And that's really interesting.
Whoa.
When did Shafts begin doing live animation on Roger channel?
I just think.
I don't think Shaft ever did animation for my channel.
Hey,
Unless you mean the time I did that video on Sorademo Machi wa Madateru.
Well,
which
I
case, I
worked
guess-
with Shaft, and I used the marker technique, the marker CG technique. So pretty much you're getting live Shaft animation, right? Just by me existing here.
Did he work on Denpa Ona?
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Does Djibouti even have a president?
I don't know.
I think it's Crunchyroll CEO, and he's telling their the people who live there to watch a specific anime that I can't remember its name right now.
Tell them that they can find it on Kiss Anime.
So what you're saying
No,
is that
No, you
Miles
can't mention Kiss
actually
Anime because
over
then Miles will tell you how much pirating hurts the industry.
No, I went up to Miles at Otakon and I asked him, when am I getting that Crunchyroll deal? He did not give me a straight answer. He dodged the question.
You should have made a fake Kiss Anime business card and said, "Hey, I'd like to work with you," and just give that business card and walk away.
I can't print any business cards, otherwise I would have totally done that.
Oh, dude, that's like something I would do though. Totally something I'd do. But see, the thing is, I would never print out the card. I'd just be like, "Hey, I'm a PR guy for Kiss Anime."
You should be like, "Hello, I work for distribution for an anime streaming service that streams internationally. I would love to work with you at Crunchyroll. Here's my business card. I hope to meet you." And he just looks at it and just says Kiss Anime.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. And just see his reaction. It'd just be like, he's like, "Oh yeah, sounds like amazing. It's not so good. We need good relations."
Yeah, and he never even finished that erased group watch. I mean, talk about work ethic. I mean, there's none. They stopped at episode 9. They didn't even start.
Unbelievable.
They started at episode 5, 6.
Yeah, well, they didn't want to get shocked,
That's pretty horrible. I mean, there's no commitment there. So, but I will tell you,
they're the best ones.
For the business card, put my number on the back. So if he calls, I'll be the representative of Kiss Anime then.
Well, also,
Well,
they can't do first.
It's your first impression.
Cyanide has, Cyanide trademarked that. Sorry, you can't do first episodes anymore.
No.
Cyanide trademarked that, right?
I had to get in on that because you don't know who's going to take over your business. And I mean, what am I supposed to do then? Clearly,
It's a
I'm in
multi-con,
danger of
just
other
shows
people
up at your doorstep.
just reproducing my content. But I will license it out to people if they want any help.
But they better not post it on Facebook without your permission.
Absolutely not. I will come after you full force. I mean, I'll be very unhappy.
But yeah, no. Miles totally dodged the question. I was very upset about that. He said that he's probably not even finishing the Erase Group Watch, and I'm like, dude, come on. And he liked my video, I know, because he tweeted at me that time when I had that, I forget which video I had. I think it was the binge watching one. And he tweeted at me saying that he liked the video. He saw the video, and he liked it, but, not enough to give me that Crunchyroll deal. I guess not. I don't know if I could get away with doing the Kiss anime joke though, because I look like I'm 12, and look like I could not at all convincingly work for Kiss anime.
I think you'd be okay because I'm pretty sure in Miles' eyes, anybody who is involved with Kiss anime is probably 12.
12-year-old multimillionaires working for Kiss anime.
Well,
ain't that the truth?
I see, though, that you've cleverly redirected this to Kiss Anime when we need to actually confront the foremost problem, and that is Roger Smith 2004 stole Lewis from Anime Everyday's upcoming spot on Shoujo Cast.
Oh, no.
Wait, did you get a spot on Shoujo
that's
Cast?
right. Yeah, man, the intensity just poured out.
Damn.
Whoa!
Anime.
I was laying on my bed. What did I just hear?
You got a spot on Shoujo Cast? Holy shit.
Oh my god, he
That
got to burning.
That is better than any
Roger.
Crunchyroll. I'm blanking out.
Not just any spot. Lewis from Anime Everyday's spot.
Roger, I'm going to warn you right now.
We always
okay?
gotta keep saying Lewis from Anime every day so we can
Roger,
remind
I'm gonna
them of
warn
the
you.
gravity of this spot.
Right now, okay? Do not go to sleep, or else Anime Every Day will come with the 3x3 and shank you with it, alright?
That's
You
Kenji.
don't want to do that. No, that's
Yeah, it's more like a. It's more like a.
Here's the thing.
It's like
Aren't
Big
they
Center
kinda-
4x4.
Aren't they kind of the same person?
No,
Nah,
4x4 Big Center. That's him.
No, so Anime Every Day is a drunk Scotsman and Kenji is a pizza-loving libertarian. Those, big differences.
Hey, give us all descriptions.
I love how we even had to name drop Lewis from Anime Every Day on the first impressions video for Amanchu.
Because it's Lewis from Anime Every Day.
Well, I actually could pose as Lewis from Anime Every Day on Shoujo Cast. And I'll just be like, Arya is beautiful. Go watch Hyogemono.
What?
It's not unwatchable, I swear.
Yo,
I wish my normal voice was here because I can do a pretty janky Scottish accent.
I
Do
think
it
you've
right
done
now,
it
even with your
before.
voice.
Oh, even with my voice?
Even with.
Even with it.
Okay, this takes a couple seconds for me to sort of get into this. What's a good chunk of text I can look at? What's a really terrible review on my anime list? I'll read that out.
Ooh.
Read Scrolls' review on your line in April.
FLCL review that is below a 5.
Yeah, read my review on your lie in April. It's really bad.
Yo, I don't have you on my anime list.
Yes, you do.
Do I?
I think you do. I'm Visk Music. Oh shit. Okay, let me
Nope.
just.
I do not.
Unbelievable.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Shit,
I'll
should I
link.
stay here or finish Zesty Fries?
Gonna.
I want to get up and get something to drink. What if I'm fucking dying out here?
Oh, you think you're dying? I have the flu and I drank a bunch of wine.
I am living in it. Like there has been no air conditioning in my house for at least 3 hours, and I'm in Florida. I'm burning up.
Thinking about this is actually cooking wine. So there's probably a lot more oil in this than I should probably be consuming.
That's
Why are you
probably why your
drinking
heart was
that?
reacting that way.
Yeah.
Well, You know, I'm almost done the bottle, so what? You know, what's a little bit more?
You were drinking cookie
Well-
wine?
Well, if everyone is not special, maybe you can be who you want to be.
Okay, I'm sending it in the fucking chat where if I can find it.
Nigga,
Oh, I
you
need
drink
my glasses
cookie
for this
wine.
shit. Where are my glasses? Oh no, I don't want to turn my cam on. That's not what I want to do. Okay, there we go. Boom, right there.
Ooh,
Wow. Ooh. This
okay,
Is
let's see here.
wow.
See here, Alexander Quinones.
Alexander Quinones.
All right, let's see here.
How do you
Okay,
know
so-
the name?
It says
good.
when you sent it. This right there is in green. It says, I'm not going to say it anymore.
Please don't.
So this is going to. It's going to take.
Oh, so you actually be trolling me.
Dude, you're just trolling me.
Please don't. Please stop. I'm going back to
It's
laying on
time
my
to
bed.
stop.
All right, let's see.
I'm gonna leave after this. I need something. I need to make the world a better place.
Does everyone here know you be trolling me?
Yeah, and probably most of the stream. So yeah,
Oh, shit.
please stop.
That guy. I was just playing Overwatch with him.
Let's see here.
Overwatch anybody?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm down.
Oh, shit.
You should
Dibs
totally-
on
Shit, nigga,
Diva.
you have Overwatch?
No, Roger doesn't play video games. Don't
Oh,
you
shit.
know?
Oh.
No,
Really?
no, Michael, you should totally play with Holden and like Baron J every time that they play, because that's all they ever do in Holden's group.
I will. I should do that, and then I'll just play as Bastion the entire time
Oh,
and just
God.
sit in one spot.
Left click to get play of the game.
Play of the game. Yes.
Play of the game, left click. That's it.
Play of the gamer.
Or also play as Anya and then miss all my snipes.
Or you're gonna like
Uh.
fucking nano boost like a little fucking torb or some shit.
Yes, nano boost the healer. Mercy.
Yeah.
Oh. That would be fantastic.
Oh, nano boosted mercy. That sounds actually quite terrifying.
Why? What would happen?
It's just that you don't know what would happen. It's a fucking mercy.
Nothing would happen.
It's an unknown. You don't know, man.
No, like it's gonna be so creepy. Like there's no one else on the map, right? And it's just like all of a sudden you hear Ana go like nano boost administered, and then you don't know who got nano boosted, right? And you see right out of the corner a mercy come out.
And then you face palm, and you're like, "Wow, let me just destroy her with one attack because I'm Roadhog. Let me grab her and shoot her one time."
You better be careful because that melee hit that she's got with the gun, but oof, you're going down. Going down because you're nano boosted. Increased damage and attack speed. Oh, can't even.
Oh,
And they say Reaper never loses. Whoa.
No.
Hanzo.
Ooh, the
can't
N64
miss.
turned 20.
And
I did not know that.
Huh.
Yeah, I have it right here.
dude, Super Mario 64, best launch title, I think.
That was a launch title.
I'm a winner. Whoa.
No.
Oh wait, Town of Salem?
That's a launch title. Boom.
Town of Salem, best launch title.
But Roger, why would you care about the N64 turning 20? You don't play games.
I did before it turned 20.
Oh.
Oh shit.
You
Wow.
play
Yo, Code Link, what up?
Oh, hey, Code Silverlink.
Yeah, fam.
Code Silverlink.
Yeah, man. It's like Code Link, but like Code Lyoko.
Call Yoko.
Oh yeah, sing it, nice and
Dude.
proud and loud.
I watched the first episode of Code Lyoko like actually a few weeks ago, just for shits and giggles. episode that was actually terrible.
Oh, I thought it was cool with the teddy bear.
The Teddy Godzilla.
Yeah, Teddy Zilla.
Dude. Some of the shit in that show is crazy.
It's crazy. I haven't seen that show in like over a decade yet. I still remember. Not over a decade. I'm sure I saw it back in like 07 or something, but
Me too.
like I haven't seen that show in a long time and I still remember what the first episode
I
was.
still remember, like, well, a lot of those episodes were about, a lot of them were just really weird.
Yeah.
It was the original Ghost
They're
in the
great.
Shell.
Dude. You got a computer program that can literally turn off gravity, can make the tanks go sub-zero, can turn people into zombies. Like, what type of show is this?
It's
Bro.
all Xana's fault.
It's always Xana's fault. Blame Xana. Xana will make America
I think I
great
will.
again.
Well, you know, there are 3 different people I like to blame all the time.
Xana.
Xana, Obama, and the Fine Brothers.
But the Fine Brothers did nothing wrong. They're just sitting there asking for money.
They didn't do anything wrong. They don't know any better. They're inbred.
They're end-dried. Yes, Corey,
No.
they are end-dried. How did you know? They are living
No,
by
the thing with-
lunacy.
I swear, that one fine bro just looks really weird, though. Like, he looks like a
Not
fucking
his
fraud.
eyes, though.
He looks like he got into, like, the wrong fucking kingdom. Like, he's supposed to be, like, I don't know. Like, not
Man.
human.
When I'm in a bad mood, I just go on Google Images and look up Fine Bros memes, and it always gets me into top shape.
Like, I don't even want to look at that guy. Like, he just looks so weird. Like his face melted or something.
Don't let his face melt. That's alright.
So,
You shouldn't be making fun of the guy's face now. Come on now.
you're right. I shouldn't be making fun of his face, but I can, so I will.
You gotta say something more wittier than that, Corey.
Have I ever said anything witty in my life?
Yes.
You're quoting people.
Huh. Wow. Fuck you, Sros.
Essentially, aren't we all-
Chemotherapy.
Aren't we all quoting people?
No.
Yes.
No,
There's
I mean-
no such thing as an original thought, guys.
All of my
Oh man, that's the Kaike video. It seemed like Joe was clearly making things up.
obviously.
It's all about the source material and the appeal from authority.
Yeah, guys. K-On! Isn't a response to disaster fiction.
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about pause and select.
Talking about my generation.
Yes, I'm losing my faith.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolute
What the
duo. Woo!
Oh, that was great. That was a great impression of Lewis from Anime Every Day.
That was
Oh my god, were you choking on a gerbil or something?
I told you I have the
Your
flu.
videos?
I heard something dying. Is
Like,
it
why are you
alive?
drinking while you're like having the flu? That doesn't help at all.
My assumption is that I like alcohol.
And alcohol solve your problems.
I gave you clear instructions and you did
It's-
not follow them. I'm
Solved
sad.
All of my problems so far.
No, man, that's what Aria does to you, you know? It's just my atmosphere.
Lewis from Anime Every Day can contest to that. That is why he's always at the pub.
Yeah, no, well, he isn't Anime Every Day. He's Lewis from Anime Every Day.
Oh.
You just have to always specify.
Yeah, it makes it more grand. Like an order, you know.
Dude,
A
I
grand
don't
order.
know why he's so proud. I mean, he uploads once every 2 weeks. Why is he called Anime Every Day?
Actually, he beat,
Well, yeah, that
he
was-
actually beat us all down. His last video, it came out a month apart. So, you know,
Wow.
he's like anime every month now.
Because I don't know about
Well,
you.
yeah, that was Joe's hashtag. Hashtag Anime Every Month.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, is
That
Hyoge
way you
Mono
still want to play.
unwatchable? Hashtag Conrevo, hashtag Genro, hashtag kids movie.
But is
What
there
happened?
a revolution in concrete?
Indeed.
There's a lot of revolutions in concrete. There's actually 2 of them.
Wow. Who
Oh, yeah.
knew concrete could do such a thing?
Well,
What?
yeah, it's all about cynicism versus idealism.
Oh, I actually thought it was about unshakening your mind.
Dude. I don't know.
And
Yeah,
taking
that
the
also
top.
works. Yeah.
Joe, are you okay, man? Like, that doesn't
I'm good.
sound okay.
I'm good.
Not like you're transforming.
You need to get some sleep. It's
I feel
past
like-
midnight.
I feel like you're like the protagonist from Call Me Tonight and you're getting aroused, man. Like, you got to turn into a
Call
giant
Me Tonight.
monster.
Today, yo.
I had to mention it in the Roger stream.
Well, that's because that's like your favorite thing I introduced you to.
It's so fucking bad,
It's
please.
so good, Scrolls. What are you talking about?
Oh, kill me.
You're the one who download, you fucking pleb.
Download was amazing.
Call
You
Me
guys
Tonight
have
was
bad
there.
taste.
Call me Tonight was amazing.
No, you're wrong.
Yeah, I've answered that. Like, I have many waifus. Oh yeah, later, Toby. Sorry, sorry I wasn't reading the chat.
Do you remember Oz, Scrolls?
Yeah, Oz was fucking the best rendition of The Wizard of Oz to date. Like,
Even though it had little to nothing to parallel with it to Wizard of Oz.
oh, dude, but it was fucking magical, man. It was magical.
Mm.
Like, there was that one scene where it was like the robot guy was having like a fucking existential crisis, and it was amazing. I was like, yo, I don't know why he's having that right now in the middle of whatever the fuck's going on, but hey, man, you do you.
Nah.
You know,
I'm just sad that no one in the stream has finished a Togi Zoshi
Dude, well, you're just
except I.
well, dude. Has anyone ever finished a Togizoshi besides you?
Well, that's true. Mr. Battlestar did not finish it, but you know, in my goal to be better than him, I have to finish it.
Well, you are old school. You are new school.
Hey, Terracotta Pie on my anime list finished a Togi Zoshi.
That's not a real human being. That's a pie.
Well, actually, yeah, that is just Kaiba.
He's just
That's a
pie.
Chronico from Kaiba.
Well, yeah, it's by Yuasa, so.
The year is 972 AD in Kyoto, the capital of ancient Japan. Kyoto is becoming a corrupt and run-down city. Selfish samurai and onmyoji, who care only about gaining political power, are everywhere. To make matters worse, the city is suffering from famine and widespread disease. Unable to ignore the condition of the city any longer, the imperial court decides to send Minamoto no Raiko, a famous samurai well known for his archery skills, to recover a legendary gem said to hold mysterious power to save the world. However, Raiko also falls ill to disease. Instead, his youngest sister, Hikaru, decides secretly to make the journey in his place. Hikaru meets many people and has many adventures while on her trip for the legendary gem.
That is indeed a Togi
What were you
Zoshi.
reading? Wait, is that a Togizoshi?
Yeah, that's the synopsis to a Togi Zoshi.
Wow.
Glorious.
It's so old and that's so new. It's so Roger.
Well, no, that's only the description for the first half. The second half is her looking for her brother instead of her trying to help her brother help cure her brother's disease.
Hey, there's an Otogi Zoshi episode 26 discussion thread. It has 4 replies.
And they're all alternate accounts of Roger Smith. You can't prove me
Nah, I
wrong.
definitely did not see the show January 6, 2009. I wasn't even born then.
Well, actually, that was the day you were born. That's the first thing you saw when you opened your eyes. It was just the Togi Zoshi. And you were just like, damn, that's just so old and new. I'm going to throw that in my rap.
No, I definitely have to show Joe one day the Tokyo University discussion on a Togi Zoshi that's on the DVDs.
Well, that sounds like a train wreck waiting to happen.
You would think, but it is not.
God, I like how, Joe's just like, that sounds horrible.
Anyhow, I think I'm going to call an end to this stream soon because it's getting kind of
You're
late.
going to end this ride.
That's
Yeah, I'm gonna end this.
All good things.
Because
Yeah.
Joe sounds like he
Wow.
is kind of feeling bad here.
Oh my god.
I'm feeling fine.
Dude, I don't think that's what you do. You should like
Do you like get checked to see if you have Ebola or something?
yeah, I'd go lay down
Yeah,
in the bed
like-
if I were you.
No, I mean, like, if I had Ebola, I would have like the best anime gimmick ever. I could call it Ebola anime, and I could be all, or Ebola anime. And then
Yeah.
I can say,
Like Joe,
"Hey there, everybody! I got 12 hours to live. Let's review some anime."
Oh,
uh,
that's real. That's so
I have to
wrong.
say though, Joe really is a trooper. I mean, he showed up to my live stream in spite of me not showing up to any of his Overwatch Civ 5 game. That's how tired I am. I'm not even saying the right game.
Overlord.
Yeah, his Overlord game. Yeah, the parallel fight structure.
Dude, Gate is a bad show because of split screens.
Yo,
And
Halo
the
5
Akaboshi
does that have
rocket.
split screens?
Yes.
Does that make it good?
Oh, what happened here?
Uh-huh.
Explosions.
The Akaboshi rockets.
Explosion!
Oh, were you on Megumian's website again?
How'd you know? I was downloading more RAM. Because Rem is a bad character.
Well, she is not best girl. I think
Yeah.
that's just what the fanboys want you to believe.
Yeah, she's just a fighting girl. That's what Pause and Select taught me. She's just fighting.
Yeah, I mean, she's just a beautiful fighting girl. Like, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
It's just a beautiful fighting girl. Like, nothing. You know?
I actually would question if she was beautiful, though, because beauty is in the
Well-
eye of the beholder, and my eyes are
Well,
not.
beauty is in the eye of Tamaki Saito.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's his objective ruling if something's beautiful or not.
But how about this world? It's ugly yet beautiful.
Yeah,
Wow.
beautiful.
I remember that show. I was just like, I'm expecting something, and I did not get it.
Nobody
Oh,
got it
that
after that
first
first episode.
So I gave it a 10 out of 10.
So I gave it a 10 out of 10.
That first episode was so good because it was so different from the rest of the show.
Hello, Mel.
Michael, I'm
This is my first
That
review,
feeling from the first episode.
and I'm here to warn you about how amazingly atrocious this overhyped turd is.
Oh no.
Okay.
I know what that is.
Let's see here. Let's see if I can do this accent here. It's gonna take a little
I can't even
bit.
read that like straight, man.
Okay.
I'll fucking recommend you, man.
Okay, let's see if I can do this accent here. It's a little tricky. It's not perfect. Takes me a little while to get into this. Okay. Okay. I really wanted to love this show. I told my buddies to watch it, and I watched it myself. At the beginning, the groundwork was a bit shaky, but they could still have turned it around. Once we hit the first competition, the pacing went from a snail's pace to a dead stop. it was something like Dragon Ball Z meets K-On! What the fuck? The animation, holy shit, the fucking animation. You think that with all the SAO money that A1 makes, that this show would fucking look like sex. Well, it does look like sex in a way. Sex with a 44-year-old hooker who is chock full of STDs and drugs. That he used the same condom to many times and realized that my ability to tolerate their laziness broke the show. On top of
But
that,
animators aren't lazy.
that's a good comment there, Roger. Dragon, do you have a response to that?
Well, they didn't have enough animators on the show because one animator animated a whole episode of the show. So there you go. Boom. I'm falling back on that.
Okay, that's.
But there are many shows where like one animator has animated the whole thing. Like Space Dandy had a bunch of those.
Yeah, episode 18 was actually written, directed, and animated by the same guy who did episode 5 of Shigatsu. So, you know, can I like, that's an old review. I'm retracting that statement. Shigatsu looks good.
Yeah, man, you're pulling a snob here. You're saying like, oh, those are old reviews, you know.
Dude, that was like years ago, man. That was years ago.
This is 1 year ago.
That's a long time. Times change.
Dragon, you know that once you post something on the internet, you can't possibly take it back. It's set in stone, and nobody ever changes their mind.
No. That's not how it works, Joe. I can edit the review. I can be like, yo, this show was amazing. 10 out of 10.
What is that? Well, 88 people found it helpful.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, actually, like, it was posted when like they had the dislike system. So there was actually more people who found it helpful, but like they all got swarmed. They all got like hidden once that system went away.
Mm.
But yeah, I don't know why people found that helpful. It wasn't helpful. If I saw that, I'd be like, wow,
Yeah.
This guy really doesn't like this show.
Well, it's such
That
a
doesn't
mal
help me.
review, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I like my Bow the Visitor review much more.
You know what I'm going to do? I am going to take Hegel's phenomenology of spirit, and then I'm going to post every page for every single show that I've completed, and that'll be my mal review. People will just look at my reviews for these shows, and then they'll be all like, this doesn't make sense. It doesn't look like it's part of the show, but I'll insist that it was.
Wait, what?
That'd be hard to refute, so I would say go for it.
You know, phenomenology of spirit. You know, they'll be all like, wow, what's going on here?
And that's
And
why
then
on
they'll
my
look at your
videos,
name.
it's really about Buddhism.
Joe.
Anyhow, I think I'm gonna call it a night here. I hope everyone had a good time. Mel, I'm not gonna be taking away your powers for the next stream. They're gonna stay. So enjoy. Yeah, Mal reviews can be good. Banjo the Bear is a good guy.
Banjo is my favorite.
And I did not
game.
eliminate Corey. Anyhow, you guys have any final words you want to get in before I close this puppy off?
Watch it, please watch Drifters. Also watch Flip Flappers, because that guy who did all those 2 episodes that I was talking about, yeah, he's the character designer and chief animation director for Flip Flappers. So keep flipping your flappers, guys.
Also, new game went under production delays.
Oh, kill me, no. I'm hiding.
Michael, Joe, have anything else to close this stream off with?
Yes. Everybody who has been in the chat, you have 24 days to bring me the Jade Monkey before the next full moon.
What the fuck?
I guess you're really excited for the new Legends of the Hidden Temple.
What?
It's gonna be great.
Michael, have anything else to say?
Thank you for letting me join you in this monumental occasion. Congrats once again.
Sub to
Man.
Roger Smith 2009. He makes good videos.
Makes excellent videos.
Add me on my anime list at Roger Smith 2006. That actually was another alt I made that I tried to use for like enjoyment or whatever. It completely fell flat on its face. Don't look at any of the scores; they're all bad. You don't have to offer your soul to me. You just need to watch my videos.
Well, you're a soul taker.
Um,
Because Corey doesn't even
Yeah,
know
man.
what that show is, man.
he doesn't even know about Kyosuke. He doesn't even know about Nurse Witch Kamugi-chan.
Yeah, he doesn't know about KyoAni. Dude, KyoAni made that show. I'm surprised he doesn't know about it, man.
So angry.
See, he's a fake fan. He's
Yeah,
been
he
exposed.
isn't even a real
And I can say
fan.
that because he's not on the stream anymore.
He isn't even a fan of like a Fancy Lala. I can't remember the name of the show. That's the name of it. But that's KyoAni, and he's
Well, anyhow.
doesn't talk about it, so he's bad at that.
Anyhow, we're gonna call it a night. Gate is a bad show. Subscribe to Pause and Select Sword of Damocles. Watch First Impressions and watch Scroll's Tokyo Ghoul remix. Good night, everybody.